Neko have? Is there, like,
6.
one and almost no, she has 8. She had 8 siblings.
What am I supposed
Damn.
to do here?
So what's the question?
And she has 4 parents. And they're back in the main place they're supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So that means Hiko can actually go visit her parents.
I mean, technically, yeah. They're
Huh.
technically, yes.
Because she hasn't seen them in how long?
About a week.
Yeah. Guaranteed. Because they're close-knit. Where the fuck have you been? You missed all the dinners!
All right, we're live, folks. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another session of Lost and Found in Ravnica. I am your DM, Garson, and with me is the Carnival of Chaos, otherwise known as my friend group. And now you may notice we are missing a few of our valiant party members today. Serenity and Cross are not going to be here because Serenity is on vacation, and Cross just wasn't feeling well today. They might show up later. If they are, we'll cross it. We tried messaging Neko. We couldn't get a hold of her.
Oh.
And we tried. We sent her DMs. We sent her phone calls.
Is Serenity busy today too?
She's on vacation right now, so she'll be back next
Yep.
week. So,
Yeah.
but that's not to say we don't have enough people for a fun time. We're going to be doing some mini stories today and focusing on all of our individual partners. But before we do all of that, we have to we have a special returning member. It's Kraltrox's player, Mantis.
Isn't it the other way around?
Sure. But I'm excited this because, as you all know, Kral has been going on his own fantastic voyage of sorts. Chitter, we cannot show that profile pic.
Nah.
Yeah, Pop. Just go to names only, my guy.
I'm trying to think. I'm not showing the screen just yet.
Yeah, go to audio and video.
There it is.
Video display names only.
Okay, yeah, that solves like 90% of our problems right there. All right, can't seem to get the thing on. I cannot get the. I can't get the. Yeah, I can't get the rolls to pop back up real quick. So I'm just hang on one second.
Hey, Bun Bun joined.
Bun
That
Bun.
means I get a moody.
I'm also watching a movie.
Hello,
Miss you.
Hey, baby, how's it going?
Thank you.
We got plenty of space. I'm gonna put your little gremlin up in the gremlin box
Why am I going in the grandma?
because it
gremlin
looks good,
compartment.
so people can see your beautiful face. Anyway,
Exactly.
Box?
you're in the gremlin box already, Calby.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you're in the box. Yes, yes. If you're in the little box, yeah. If you're in the little box, that's the box. If you're in the big box, you get to make the rules, and I'm in the big box.
Ooh,
Wait,
Kesna.
where's the little box? I don't see a little box. I'm
You're
looking at
below-
your stream.
You're below Mantis. See the little boxes.
I don't see Mantis.
Mantis is the one with the waving tail.
He's not on screen.
What are you talking about? I'm literally watching him right now.
And I'm watching your stream right now.
Where?
Look at this.
Wait.
Maybe a figment of your imagination.
No.
Go to Calby, try refresh the page.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering why is it not working. I'm like, what the
Oh, I don't see these people. Where are they?
Say, who are you talking about?
people?
Anyway. Anyway. So that means we get to continue. So since Mantis is here today, we're going to give you all a special treat and continue Mantis's adventures in the world of New Capenna. For those of you who weren't here last time Mantis's story was happening, let me give you a brief. Why is there a bunch of Doritos in the chat?
Don't
Doritos.
ask. You don't get Doritos. My Doritos.
It's me.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's me.
I have so many questions. Anyway, Mantis. For the Mantis's story. For those of you who were not here for the last Mantis story, what happened was Mantis is on the search for remnants of a mystical crystal called the Ozolith. He has been tasked by an individual who sent him to a new plane to look for shards of it. That plane is the plane of New Capenna, otherwise known as 1920s New York if run by demons. When landed there, Mantis made fast friends with a member known as Henzy Toolbox Harry. He is going to be leading Mantis down the street and hopefully finding him the place where he can get some more information on the Ozlith. But don't worry, folks, because Toolbox is not going anywhere. That I can promise you.
Welcome to Noir, New York.
Yeah, no,
Noir,
gangster New
New
York.
Yeah, Noir, New York.
Bonding.
Okay.
It's clobbering time.
God damn it.
and Kermit's like, you made me say that? Why'd you make me say
What
that?
time is it? I said, what time is it?
All right.
It's
Now.
clobbering time.
When we last left our
Oh
valiant
my
hero, Henzi, Toolbox Harry, and Crawl, Crawl was being head off to Henzi's haberdashery, too. Of course,
Oh my god.
yes, because Crawl was walking around in like Ravnica clothes. You can't walk around Capenna without Capenna clothes.
How dare you?
Yep.
How different I know the style of this new modern age.
Yeah. How dare you not know, you plebeian?
Yeah, you gotta look up Chicago gangsters, and that's what you're gonna be dressed as.
You.
Oh,
no,
dude
just,
suits. Dude suits.
Yep.
The way I was picturing it was newsletter boy from Titanic sinking.
That too.
Poster boy.
Yeah, that's. Wait a minute, Cabby.
Well,
Cabby, are you Cowbell 420?
yes.
Oh, so that explains. You're watching it on YouTube. There's a delay on that one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know.
Okay. Okay. Thank you,
I
Cabby.
clicked subscribe and then I just
Aw.
wanted to type Pingus Pongus and that I was first.
Well, that's definitely. Well, you're definitely first. Anyway.
Fingus bongus.
Yeah. So,
Yay.
Crawl,
You
you.
just wins.
I'm not gonna get through the sentence if I keep laughing. Anyway, Crawl. Thanks to Crawl, you are now dressed as a 1920s looking newspaper boy. Henzi's like, all right, my friend, you gotta understand something about the streets of New Capenna. The city is owned by the 5 families. Now, fortunately for you, I am in with one of the families, but you're gonna have to prove yourself. You're gonna be walking around all high and falutin' like.
Nice.
Okay, I gotta try and compose myself because Garson keeps making me laugh.
Okay, I
Listen
have
here
a
now,
question.
see?
Yes, what's the question, Bun Bun?
Oh god.
I have a small question, then you guys can continue. My apologies. Is this more based off of like old old New York, like kind of like old New York style, or more
So like the 1910, 1920s gangster era with the zoot suits and
Yeah.
switchblades, Bela songs, all that shit.
Prohibition era, yeah.
Well, boys.
Prohibitionary era. Ooh, my favorite era!
Okay, continue. Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
All right,
you.
all right. You look in the pot now, Crawler. Now we're gonna go out on these streets. You ready?
Crawl's gonna look at his outfit, look at Molish's, who's dressed as a flapper, and he's gonna be like, "Do I really got a choice?"
Yes.
Well, that depends, my friend Crawler. You see, if we're going out there, we are gonna we're either gonna look the part or we're not gonna look the part. And if we don't look the part, then you're gonna stand out. And if you stand out, the 5 families are gonna know you probably are planning something that ain't necessarily on the up and up. Now, I'm not saying that we need to worry about that, but you gotta worry about that. I mean, just saying, not just saying. You get my
You know
meaning,
what I'm
capiche?
saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is
Man, if you're gonna be doing a New York
I'm
accent,
sorry,
you gotta be
wait.
doing it a lot better than that. Because to be perfectly honest, you're sounding more like you're straight out of Louisiana. Or, you
I'm
know,
from
the Balkan countries
Louisiana.
of
Of
the
course,
state.
it's gonna be sounding like Louisiana.
Louisiana accent. What were you trying? Were you trying to fit? Were you trying to fit New York in, or more Louisiana?
I'm
He
from-
was trying to do New York, but he's talking
Well, yeah,
Louisiana.
you
Now he's
do
talking like
it.
he's straight out of Cajun. What the hell?
I'm Cajun.
Forget
That's
about it.
I'm Cajun. That's what it sounds like when we try to do a New York accent. We go back to the French Quarter. It happens a lot.
Well, that's why you gotta focus on making sure that you enunciate. Like you're talking like a Bostonian. You gotta talk like you're from Boston. You don't pronounce all the letters in the alphabet, and you don't pronounce it the R's because you're working hard in the R. You know what I mean?
All right,
Wait.
if we
I got one. Wait. I got one.
Jimmy, the money, Jimmy. Where's the fucking money, Jimmy? You told me I had it, Jimmy. Where's the fucking money?
Where's my fucking money at, Jimmy?
Where's the
My name is Tony,
Go ahead
and
and
this
talk
is
some
Tony.
us.
That's Tony. That's little Tony. That's skinny
That's
Tony. That's fat
Skinny
Tony.
Tony.
Well, they're known as the Tonys.
The
Carson,
Tony.
you did this. This is on you, man.
Yes,
Oh, I regret nothing. Okay. Okay.
it is. Good.
Please tell
Never
me
regret
Hero's
us.
here, please, Hero. If you're here, clip this. Please.
Hero's on vacation. He's not here.
No.
Oh, no, Hero is here. Shit, he showed up.
Nah.
Yeah, Hero, clip the accent.
Clip us just be
Clip
New
us.
Yorkers for a few minutes, except
Oh,
I'm straight out of
Mm.
I'm straight out of Compton.
Oh God. Here we go.
All right. Let's try to get back under control so Crawl can have his story moment. Crawl.
Anyway.
All right. Also, when you go out on the street, you got to be wearing some protection, which is why I have this gun.
No,
A gun.
Okay, dude. Crawl's gonna look at the gun and be like, because none of us have ever seen one in our lives. So he's gonna be like, he's gonna look at that like very confused. He's gonna audibly smack his lips and just be like, "The fuck is that?"
It's a
I'm
gun.
not gonna respond.
All right. It's a gun. You know, it's typically like you point at the guy you don't like anymore, and then if so bango, they're no longer a problem.
I did it. No, to
Yo,
show.
Maki,
Crawl-
Maki,
Crawl's
are you
gonna be
splitting
like-
the gun? Are you splitting
Crawl-
the gun, Maki?
Crawl is gonna be like, "That doesn't help."
Crawl would know what a gun looks like because I have a fucking silvered revolver.
And so does Hydrangea. You've not been paying attention to your friends, Crawl.
I didn't know Hydrangea had a revolver.
No, Waver has
She never
no
really uses it.
Waver has a
Like,
revolver.
Ninja had a gun
Yeah.
this entire time.
Yeah, she did. She had it.
Don't give Hiko a gun. Doo doo doo.
All right. Well, to clarify, Waver had the revolver. Hydrangea's got a rifle.
He never uses it.
Waver
What am I
used that.
supposed to know?
Waver's used that gun tons of times. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about
Uh-huh,
Hydrangea,
uh-huh.
and we don't really see Waver attack much because he's never in battles much.
But when he is, he
that
uses
is
a gun. Anywho,
I was gonna look at.
anyway, let's go out there. You look in the pot now, and as long as you be carrying that peacemaker on your hip, I don't think you'll be facing too much repercussions.
This sound like a pimp.
Now we could do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah.
Which is yours?
Crawl's gonna be like, okay. Crawl's gonna look at the gun and be like, okay, do I get one or what we doing here?
Well, Crawler, I just gave you one. What do you mean? Do you get one? I gave you. Crawler, are you dumb as rocks? What are you talking about here?
You never specified that you gave me one, Carson. You
I
never
literally
specified
said,
that. All you said.
I literally said, if you check the playback, people, because I know we can. This is why I'm giving you this
He
gun.
did say he handed over a gun.
Yeah, you literally got
Yeah.
you literally got handed a gun and then said, "Do I get one of these?"
Okay.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
okay,
lie,
okay,
you
okay.
That's
really
such a
good.
troll thing to do.
Wait,
though.
really? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wait.
in my mind, I heard, and that's why I have one of these.
That's it.
And he gave it
Yeah.
to you. That's why I had one of these to give to you.
I'm sorry, Garson. You just
This
you
man's
sound,
brain's
so,
full
you
of
sound
rocks.
like a whole pimp. What? You got some hoes?
He's
No.
got some hoes.
No, Two Box is not dealing hoes. Two Box deals in Halo from like the Angel.
God damn it! I quit.
I'm going to hurt you, Garson.
I'm all right. We haven't left the room yet. We give us like more than 5 minutes to set the scene. Jesus. Anyway, yes, Henzi gives you a gun. It's not loaded, but it looks real.
It looks real.
It'll
But
feel
is
real
it?
Oh,
too.
it's not even a real gun.
Okay,
All right.
Okay.
All right, crazy people, crawl on me only. When we get to more NPCs, then you may voice it. But we gotta get out of
Shut
the.
it up. Everyone mute. Everyone mute except Crawl and the boss.
We gotta get out of
Fine.
the room. We
Because
just
we're
gotta
gonna
get
keep
out of the.
making fun of
I
you.
just-
We're gonna keep
I
making
know.
fun of you. We love you,
Okay,
but we're gonna
that's
make fun
cool. I'll
of
do
you.
that. Well, mute, and then until it's that time. I
Right.
just have one question. Can I do one of the voices for the NPCs?
Yes, you can. But let's get Crawl out of the room first.
Can I do voices for NPCs too? I want to do voices for NPCs.
Sure, Hiko, but let's get him out of the
No,
room.
no, I'm taking over this. No. It's gonna be me and Garson, and if there is an extra NPC that we need to be voicing, we will pull one of you in to keep it from getting too chaotic. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Fine.
All right. Anyway, we leave.
Everyone, mute the fuck up, or I will server mute you.
Now, Mantis, relax. It's fine. Let's leave the room now. Anyway, Mantis, you leave the room with Toolbox.
Okay.
As you begin walking down the street, you begin noticing a lot about what's going on with New Capenna. The streets themselves are pretty much, I would say, they're Art Deco. There's lots of gold and shimmering towers, skyscrapers, the highway. You see a guy getting mugged and another guy getting mugged. There's a lot of guys getting mugged on this street. Yeah, they're just getting mugged.
I was gonna look at Toolbox and be like, "Are we gonna do something about that?"
What are you, do-gooder? We ain't gonna be doing squat. Now, you gotta understand something. If we want to find something in this town, there's only 2 people I know who could find something. They run a detective agency on the far end of the streets. They work for the Obscura, but they're good people. Come from they're another planey like you are.
Okay.
All right. So, come with me. I'll take you to them. They might be able to help you
Oh,
find out.
Take he's
Yes.
God damn. Is my audio's delayed? God damn it.
All right. I think it's sounding better now.
Hold on. Now hold on.
All right. Quick, he's gone. Now he's back.
Damn it, Mantis! That's the 3rd window this week.
All right.
Sick of the bullshit.
Anyway, Mantis, you head on down Hensley Street. As you see a lot of crime happening, but like organized crime. You see people trying to offer you something like a good time. You see lots of theaters, vaudeville shows. It's looking all nice and pretty. At the end of the block, though, you manage to make it to the detective agency. Inside, you see C&D Detective Agency.
Point about the sign and be like, "What does C&D mean?"
That's their initials. Initials. You see, they came from another plane of existence, but they're really good detectives. Just don't ask about the gal that came between them. You know, kind of ruined the friendship for a little bit, but they got better. Oh, one other thing. Don't mention their height. They find it really sensitive, okay?
Why, are they short as fuck?
You could say that. And some would claim they, a bit of a on the tiny side.
Oh, tiny.
You'll see. Anyway, you head up the 3 flights of stairs to the C&D Detective Agency. You knock on the... what do you do?
I'm gonna politely give 3 knocks on the door.
Come in! You hear that from the other side of the door.
I look at Toolbox and I'm like, "What? Okay." And I like gently push the door open.
Okay. In the detective agency, you see a big desk and then 2 little desks on the other side of it. And it looks like you see 2 little swiveling chairs that are turned around facing the outside streets. You see smoke coming from backside of the streets. I mean, backside of the seats. Shit. I heard you're looking for something, mister. Is that true?
I'm like, do I see where the voice is coming from, or do we know, or no?
You do not see where the voices are coming from. You just see the little desks and the chairs.
My head kind of like spins around. I'm like,
What are you, blind? You mook! We're over here on the desk.
I'm gonna like peek over the desks.
Yes, you see. Yes, you definitely see 2 small desks, and you see them turn around, revealing 2 chipmunks.
My face goes, "Oh," and then I look back at fucking.
And you
look
see
back at
Hensley just
Toolbox.
go, don't.
I give that understanding nod of like, okay, I see what you're talking about now. And then I'm like, okay, I need a. I'm looking for a white, like a glowing white gem.
I see. Another
Like-
out of towner trying to find something in New Capenna. Okay, okay. Let me break it down for you. The fee is 100 G a day. Expenses not included. If we do discover it, we'll give you a call. And in the meantime, you're gonna have to make sure you make yourself available, because we probably are gonna need you to do something very important. Do you understand me as I say these things?
What is G?
G stands for money. Do you have money?
Pull out like a sack of gold coins and like. I don't know if this works, but I
What
have
the
this.
hell are we supposed to do with this? Where's the paper, you dick?
I did, but Carl's gonna like confusingly shrug and like, I'm an out of towner.
You see the other guy turn around. You see the other chair swivel around, and this guy is another chipmunk, but he has a little pair of brass knuckles on his little stubby paws. He's wearing a very floral patterned shirt. Seems we're at a bit of an impasse, eh? We D. D, why don't you
Okay,
rough him up?
Carl's gonna look at the chipmunk, look back at Toolbox, look back at the chipmunk, and then just kind of like, "Hey man, I'm an outsider. I don't know. I've never seen this paper form of money before. I'm used to this."
Well, it seems we're going to have an impasse because you're not paying our fees.
I haven't even. Y'all haven't really given me much. You just said, "Yeah, we'll do it for this price," and so I haven't really paid for anything yet.
Hold on. Boys, listen. I'm sure we could come up with a way to help my friend Crawl out. See, he's a plainie like you. He doesn't have any New Capenna money. He's got home money. What? But if I remember correctly, you needed someone to go fight you needed someone to help you with a little deal going on at the pit fights later.
Oh no.
You know, he's got a point, D. Sorry. You know, he's got a point, D. We did need someone to go fight that big palooka for the prize money.
I'm sorry. Pit fight?
Yeah. See, the gang I belong to, the Riveters, there's a lot of blood sport going on there for some quick cash.
So you're telling me that to get cash or money or whatever it is you call it, I need to fight in a arena?
Well, that's one option you got in front of you. The other option is you go and steal it from one of the places down the street, but I couldn't recommend that anyway.
Uh, is it alright if I bring my partner? Like my partner here, he points up to Malish.
Hey, baby, you looking good.
All Malish is gonna do is like give like a small snarl and a look of disgust, like, and shake her head like, no, don't even try it.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. You know what they say about 4 inches? It's all you need.
She'll point to her mouth and like do a dry heave.
Well, you got a good partner on your side, Crawler. I approve of this. But listen, boys, we don't have time for a fight, and to be perfectly fair, there's got to be something else we could do. You got any other options for Crawler here to use his skills to make you some quick cash who can help the brother out? What can the planey do?
You need intelligence on anyone?
Okay, so you're more the brainy type. Okay. Now I understand why you didn't want to get punched in the face for some prize money. All right. Actually, we do got a job for you. If you do it, we can not only guarantee we'll find the information from you, but we can guarantee we can deliver it in 3 days.
Carl's gonna stop himself, pinch the bridge of his nose, and be like, "Work with what you got, Carl. Okay, fine. you get yourself a deal."
All right. Now I need you to sign this contract.
Carl's gonna look at the contract and read it out and like read it to himself.
It says it's a standard employee contract for you on a contract basis for helping us. You do this job, we do something for you. And officially it states you are an official member of the Rescue Rangers.
Rescue? You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. I'm gonna look for like any hidden clauses in it or anything like any like hidden tricks in it.
Roll me an investigation check on the contract.
All right.
Well, the contract looks pretty solid. You're not really seeing any gotchas or anything in there. You do see an odd little subtext that says you have to wear the badge.
What is this badge that I am looking for? Or that I need to be wearing?
It basically means that for the time of your duty of serving us, you're an official member of the Rescue Rangers Detective Agency. And go, you gotta wear this badge. And you see a giant, like, sheriff's badge that looks like, instead of a sheriff star, it's an acorn. This signifies that you're a working member of the law enforcement agency of New Capenna, and that you are protected under the protection of investigative journalistic integrities. Or in this case, you're a private dick. But, you know, they didn't sound as fancy, so we figured we didn't include that.
Well, he's gonna look at the badge, look up at the chipmunks, look at Toolbox, look back at the chipmunks, place the badge down, and said, with a very irritable sigh, "Very well."
Now listen, a girl Gadget's coming over here later for some sweet and afternoon delight. So you need to get out of here. Here's your case file. Go to work, boy.
Okay. He's gonna take the file and walk away.
Okay. So the file. So you are now officially a detective agent of the Rescue Rangers Detective Agency. For those of you who haven't figured out what I'm doing right now, this is called messing with Mantis. So much because he doesn't get the reference.
Yay!
Because he doesn't get the reference, but it also moves the campaign along, so I'm happy about that.
I do. I get it.
If you're doing a
I
cyber
was literally laughing for like 10 minutes. At the
Okay, I really don't get the
it's
reference.
A callback to my Rescue Rangers was an
No,
old
no,
Disney
no,
cartoon that
no.
used.
Don't tell him. Not yet.
No.
Later. Trust me.
Okay. I'll tell you
Yeah,
later,
really
Mantis.
funny.
Okay.
Rangers.
No, he's googling.
No,
He's
he's gonna look
googling
it up.
Stop.
Oh, fuck.
Suffer.
I've been recruited by Chip and Dale.
Yep, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers.
Rescue
Suffer,
Rangers.
man.
Chip and Dale.
Suffer,
Wait,
man.
danger.
Suffer.
But we can't
They'll
call it
never
that because it's copyrighted.
Chip and Dale.
And the best part is, and the best part is,
Copyrighted.
and the best part is, and I love this to death, they're actually from a legitimate plane in Magic the Gathering called From Bloomborough.
I know that's what makes them epic in D&D.
Anyway, yes, but for these ones, Crawl, you now have the file. In the file, you have to track down a missing showgirl from one of the maestros. The maestro theater is known as, the maestro in question that you're looking for is Lady Lucta. She was missing for the last couple of days, and the gang is starting to think that maybe one of the other families had something to do with it. The last known location of Lady Lucta was over at the Maestro Theater on the far end of town. But to get there, you're gonna have to cross through Beamtown.
Crawl's reading all of this
Is it gassy?
with the most confused look on his face.
Be conflicted. Just be conflicted.
All right. Let me take a look at that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Looks like you gotta be going to Beamtown and then you gotta go to the Maestro Theater. I mean, you'll be cutting across the Beamtown bully area. Ugh. Fortunately, you got two box Hensi here. I'm gonna be able to help you out a little bit, but we're gonna have to see a couple of my friends along the way. Also, bit of an advice, when they offer you the Beamtown greeting, don't take it. Trust me. It's gonna hurt. Like a lot.
What is the beam?
The Beamtown beating is they beat you over the head with a steel beam. That's the greeting.
I thought you were saying
What do you think I was saying? Beantown? No, that's a different place. That's the taco place down in Beamtown. Beamtown is where we manufacture all the steel girders that we used to build all the high rises. There are a lot of muggings that go around over
Now
there.
you sound like a fucking prospector.
Crawl's gonna look up at all the high rises.
Anyway, I am going to need Hiko and Bun Bun for this one. So, Hensi...
Hi.
Yeah, but not just yet, but I will need you in a little bit. Anyway, Crawl. You get in... Hensi gets you a taxi and sends you off to Beamtown. Hensi stays behind because his shop is not in the area, but he wishes you the best of luck.
Well, I suppose I'll take all the luck I can get. Come on, Malish. We got a person to find.
The taxi says that it'll take you... Yeah, the taxi says that the road only goes to Beamtown, and afterwards, to get to the Maestro Theater, you're going to have to go in by foot. Fortunately... Yeah, the area's still under construction after the invasion a couple of years ago. And, well, you know how road crews are.
The one problem money cannot solve.
Roads.
Anyway,
Fucking potholes.
more like collapsed highways, but same principle. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Crawl to the edge of Beamtown. Inside Beamtown, you see a lot of basically high-rise construction equipment going on, and you see a lot of orcs and goblins working on the high-rises. However, you need to cut through some of the alleyways to make it to the Maestro Theater. You got about maybe 5 blocks to get to before you can make it to the Maestro Theater if you continue on foot at your current travel speed. However, while you do look the part of a Beamtown like a Beamtown resident, thank you, Hensi, for helping you out in that regard, you do realize that you are getting a lot of side-eye because, well, no one hit you over the head with a steel beam yet.
I was like, I don't even care at this. I don't want to get hit in the head with a steel beam. Carl's like looking at his fucking briefing sheet, and he's reading as he's walking. Gotta go here, go to there. Okay.
Anyway, for those of you who want to know what Beamtown looks like, I put it in the side chat for you guys. This is kind of what they're wearing.
Oh, that's why it's called Beamtown, because of all the metal beams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you're walking, you are stopped by 2 riveters, and these 2 look like the head honchos of the construction crew. They're 2 female orcs, both of them looking like they're ready to throw down, and they are jacked to the teeth. You see one of them wielding like a rivet gun on one shoulder, carrying a metal beam across the other, and the other one looks like a tiny, smaller goblin-like creature that looks like she's about ready to hit you over the head with a metal bat.
Oh boy.
I was gonna look up and look at both of them, like, good afternoon, ladies.
Hiko, Bun Bun.
Which one am I?
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Hiko, you're the
Yeah,
small.
who the fuck is this?
Yeah, you're the smaller one of the
And who
two.
the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you?
Well, what brings you into Beantown, stranger? You're looking a little lost.
Yeah.
Lost? Far from lost. I know exactly where I'm going. Thank you.
Oh yeah? Where to?
Carl's gonna look back at his notes again.
You shuffle the papers. You're looking a little nervous there. Relax.
Calm down. Why don't you take a seat? Get cozy, get comfy. That way we can give you a proper greeting. Ain't that
Oh,
right? So where you headed, stranger? Because you still haven't said nothing.
speak up. Can't hear you.
The
Meanwhile,
goblin wiggles her ears.
yeah. Meanwhile, man, it's like.
The goblin just slowly leaning in over his shoulder. So, exactly who you looking for there, Chief?
All right. Sorry, there were people in here. I had to
Ah.
take care of that. real quick. Okay.
Pet, pet, pet.
So, where is it that I gotta go one more time, Garson?
You're heading to the Maestro Theater.
Carl's gonna look back at his notes real quick, read it, and be like, "I'm headed for the Maestro Theater."
Maestro Theory, eh?
For flavor
know where
context,
he's
for the flavor,
going.
for the flavor context, the Maestros are actually another rival gang from the Riveters. There's 5 families of Capenna, so there's 5 different mafioso families. You guys, the ones that you're currently voicing right now, are the Riveters. They're like the construction crews of New Capenna, and they're controlled by Zatoro, the head of the Riveter group.
So you're trying to find them, huh? Hey, Tony, go get the boss. Maybe they can help us out here.
All right,
Wait.
all right, Mary, I'll go get Mr. Orpha.
Hey, Tony.
You did not just do a "Hey, Tony."
Hey, Tony, go
Work
get the boss. We could use
Go
him
get the
out here
boss.
to deal with this friend of ours. Why don't you go ahead, get cozy like, take a seat right there. Comfy folded out beam chair.
I'm okay. I know.
I insist. As she pushes him into the chair.
Meanwhile, as you push Crawl into the Riveter chair, the metal bars actually form like little handcuffs around him, strapping Mantis down to the crawler down to the chair. And soon, and as Mary and by the way, what would you name these two? Because I had one of them named as Mary, but I didn't have the other one named.
Why not Rosie and River?
I like that. Rosie and River are pretty, and it's a good
Ooh,
reference.
I like that too.
All right.
Thank you.
I like it.
Tony comes on back with the boss. You see a massive hulking rhino of a man wielding a massive sledgehammer.
It's a Spider-Man film.
Carl,
Hi, boss.
like when that happens, Malish is immediately gonna fucking get in her battle stance, like somehow summoning her warhammer from her inventory.
Yo, calm down. You need to chill. It's just the boss. He ain't gonna do nothing. Not unless he tells us to.
You're gonna, so you know that noise that alligators make with their, like, in the bowels of their throat?
Yeah.
Oh, the guttural
That is-
gurgles, yeah.
Yep, that's the same noise
The
that comes
bellow?
out of. Yep, that's the same noise that comes out of Malish as she angrily gets ready to swing on anyone.
Rosie, River, what the hell you call me in for? I have like a job. I'm working on the latest patchwork.
Sorry,
Oh,
boss.
boss.
Sorry, Mr. Orphan. Rosie and I came across this here fella. He's lost. He's looking for the maestros.
I'm not lost. I know where I'm going.
You sure about that? Because you
Sure
ended
you
up
are,
over
kid.
here in our turf.
Oh boy,
Just
oh
dropped
boy,
off
oh
you.
boy. Boy, let me get a look at you.
Malish is gonna step in front of him, get ready to fight him.
Honey, let me tell you something. I was jumped by 5 maestros once. And he points to 5 holes in the area where you are located. That's where their bodies went when they tried to hit me. So I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna give you one swing, and if you can't put me down in one, you ain't getting number 2. You get my message? Now, I haven't hurt your boyfriend here just yet. And I ain't gonna hurt your boyfriend here if he answers my questions. And if he answers them honestly, your little buddy here can go, and he gonna be okay. Now, what are you doing in Beamtown, Mr. Policeman?
I'm looking for a showgirl that went missing.
Showgirl. Well, you look around here, we got plenty of showgirls. Why, they're all dancing. Yeah, they're all working the beams. Boy,
Hold on,
where
boss.
are
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on, boss. Hold on, hold
Yeah.
on, hold on.
yes.
Okay. Alright, kid. What showgirl you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What showgirl you
Um,
talking
es-
about?
Especially the one from the other side.
The other
What was
side.
the name of her again, Garson?
Lady Lucta.
Her name was Lady Lucta?
Oh, no. No, you're on that job? Boy, is your brain been replaced with sheetrock?
Now it's been replaced with shit, boss.
Apparently.
Carl's
You
gonna
know what,
like
boss?
he's gonna like put his hand in his pocket, like he's actually gonna like wiggle out the badge like slightly, like I work for these guys. It's my first time
Oh,
on the job.
well, looky here. We got us an honest-to-God rescue ranger.
Bless my stars, pay my goddess, and call me Rosie, even though I'm River.
Oh, River. How do you find these messed up mayhem people? I mean, my...
I don't know. I blame Rosie's luck. Don't blame me. Blame her. I just work here.
We all just work here, River. That's our job.
No shit, Sherlock.
Whatever.
You know what?
name ain't Sherlock.
Tell you what. I think I can help you out just a little bit. I think I can. I know from a guy to another guy to Joey in the back.
You see
That
Joey
guy-
raise his hand up. Yo!
The one that you're looking for, she's got a sister. She works at a bar not too far from me. She could probably help you out a little bit more.
Between territories. Good luck to you there, Jim.
Now, let me explain to you something I think you gotta understand, son. We're gonna let you out of this chair, because you clearly don't know any better. But you do now. So don't cross the riveters, and I will have to give you a Beamtown hello. Now, do you know what a Beamtown hello is?
Yeah, it's
Can
where
I
you
do
just-
it, boss?
I don't want one, thank you. I know what it is. It's where you proceed to beat someone's skull in with a metal beam.
Well,
You don't beat the skull in. You just give him a good old-fashioned whack. How do you do?
River, I'll handle it. You did your job. I applaud you for that. But now I'm talking with
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Policeman over here, so he understands the situation a little bit better. First of all,
Yes, sir.
I congratulate you for having enough knowledge that what will happen if you cross us. So, you're smart in that regard, I'll give you that. But let me tell you something. If Lady Lucta's missing, Lady Lucta wanna stay missing. Get my message? How about you go home? Why don't you go home, pour yourself a nice hot glass of your drink of choice, and leave well enough alone? think you understand my message, kid.
Well, I have another interesting message for you. If I told you where my actual home is, you would not believe me.
Oh, great. Another goddamn planey.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, my. You know, you think you get this higher education, you come from out of town, and you think you understand what it means to be here in our city. They don't even know the proper way to talk. They don't even know the proper way to order a sandwich. River, you remember last week when that guy tried to order a sandwich and he went for pastrami?
I happen to like a good Reuben myself, especially with a slice of pastrami and some mayo, though, boss.
I know, but it's the way he said it. He called it pastrami. Pastrami. Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna come to New
No, I
Capenna.
can't believe. Nah, boss. Nah. No, we gave him a good old fashioned how do you do 5 minutes later.
You come to New Capenna. The very least you can do is learn how to speak New Capenna. You seem all right, though, kid. You seem okay.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of remind me of my boss. You know, she's a fire breather too, like you.
Fire breather? I breathe ice.
Well, I wouldn't say that if I were you.
Oh, well, looky here, Mr. Fancy Pants Mitch McGee over here.
Anyway, point
Eh,
taken.
yeah.
Let you go.
Anyway, the rip-off bar you're looking for Lady Lecter Sisters down the street. Well, by street I mean a Beamtown Street, which is basically unfinished construction equipment. Have fun, kid. Oh, you can
It's
always
called
go back.
the Lucky Lou.
Yeah. Well, Lucky Lou, you said? I thought it... No, that's it. Yeah. All right. Hey, kid, word of advice. Go home to your mama. You'd be better off there in a more protected area.
My mom dead.
Oh, look who's
Yeah,
coming.
well, it's better off than you joining her.
Yeah. Oh, looky here. We got us an honest-to-God orphan. Just get out of here.
Okay, boss. He gets it. Point being said, you go to the Lucky Lou. Ask for Cardinal.
Oh.
Bird?
She'll
What?
take good care of you.
Oh, and I would hurry. Agnes is heading on over there later today. And if you think we're bad, you don't want to meet the boss's right-hand woman, because she's going to be... she's going to be very, very, very fiery to meet you.
She ain't nice.
Yep.
Not one bit.
Paul is just gonna look at all of you very, very, very confused.
You ever spoken to a New York construction crew? You're going to walk away confused, trust me.
Yep.
Crawl, the names are running through his mind. Cardinal, fucking, whatever the right-hand woman's name is.
Agnes.
Agnes, all of those names are just running through his head, and all he can do is just... I appreciate the concern, but I have a mission to complete. Regardless if I live or die, dying would actually be the better alternative if I fail.
All right, then. Rosie, River, send him on over the way he's going to make the walk over to the Lucky Lou. And,
You got it, boss.
Oh, and have us
My
in
pleasure.
Oh, and one other thing before you go. One other thing. You know, you look like Zentora, so she might not try to burn your ass. But that don't mean you get away scot-free if you make a mistake. You understand my message?
Vaguely, but okay.
Good.
Look, you just walk in there with confidence, act like you know who you're aiming to talk to, and she won't burn you with a stink eye.
Burn me with a stink eye. Okay.
Yeah, no, you don't want her stink eye. You don't want her stink eye.
Anyway, River and Rosie release you from the chair. Mr. Ofu goes back to work, and the two lead you on down to the Lucky Lou bar. The Lucky Lou is a small rip-off bar, like a hole-in-the-wall type deal. And across the bar, you see the most beautiful woman you ever saw in your life. working the bartender, holding a cigarette in one hand, jet black hair, and she is just working away.
Second most beautiful because Crawl has Molish. Anyways,
Crawl is very, very loyal, apparently. Anyway.
okay. Crawl's gonna look around, get like a read of the room. He's then gonna sit at the front bar and kind of just sit there for a second.
Welcome to the Lucky Lou. How can I help you?
I really gotta remember these names and shit.
Pardon them.
I'm looking for Cardinum.
Look no further, you found them. The name's Shaky Carnum. How can I help you?
Should have let me voice it.
I'm looking for a woman.
One second, I'm gonna take this throat lozenge so my voice isn't so raspy. And I just and then Bum Bum takes over. Anyway.
Well, hello there, sugar. How you doing? Oh,
I'm looking for Lady Lucky. I think
Lady
it is?
Lucta.
Lady Lucta.
my sister? Why would you be looking for my sister for?
Because apparently she went missing.
She did go missing not too long ago. It was sad, but yet true. Ever since
Xander
I should
died.
say.
Go with Xander. Yeah. Ever since Xander died, he's the head of the Maestros.
Ever since Xander died, she's never been the same. She's been cutting loose, going crazy. Then next thing I know, gone with the wind.
Well, apparently she's being looked for because I was sent here by these guys. He holds up the badge again, and
Oh no. Them again.
just
Listen, sugar, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if my sister has disappeared, she's gonna want to be gone.
everyone keeps saying that, and yet I ain't got much of a choice. Because I have a mission of my own, and this is only like a temporary side mission. I'm doing this so I can complete my main mission. I am looking for an object, and I don't got the money to hire the people to find it. This is the only way for me to get what I need to finish what I need to finish. I am a finish the mission at any cost. So regardless of whether or not your sister wants to be found or not is irrelevant.
Tell you what, kid. You really want to find her so bad?
It's not like it's not much of a want, it's more of a need.
There's a strip joint. Pretty little strip club, not too far from here. It's over. It's over in the other company. You'll find her there. She's seen dancing now. But a little bit of singing. All I can tell you is be very careful and cautious. Otherwise, the other rival gang will get you. But you'll find her. But you didn't hear from me, sugar. The Silver Lounge.
I do appreciate your assistance in this. And Crawl is going to like slowly, cautiously make his exit out of there. And as he exits the building, he's going to sit down and be like, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with this place? He's going to get on. He's going to like sit down, put his head in his hands, and be like, what is wrong with these people?
Hey, did I hear you were looking for Lady
Everyone-
Lucta?
What a prat. His head's going to like jolt up and like look for who's calling him. Maybe?
Get him, boys!
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
And Crawl, you get
Crawl's
the
gonna-
shit. And Crawl, you get the shit kicked out of you, like, and you get like knocked out.
Malish is going to start swinging.
I know, but they're gonna get demolished too.
What-
And you get dragged away.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Whee!
And you get dragged to. And when you, all right, boss, we brought him in. All right. Remove the bags, and you get the bag ripped off you fast, and you are sitting in a massive skyscraper overlooking the rest of New Capenna. This is a massive tower.
Oh, no.
Oh, lovely.
You
Just
got kidnapped.
yeah, no shit.
You didn't just get kidnapped. In front of you, you see a massive sphinx-like demon with long
Oh.
goat-like horns, massive wingspan, and is overlooking the tower itself. And this is giving you a sense of pure dread as you look upon this mighty demon. So, you're the one who's been looking for Lucta, aren't you?
I'm just doing a job. Listen, I don't want to harm anyone or kill anyone. As I've said before, I have a mission of my own. Please.
Let me get this. Listen, little rescue ranger. You're sticking your nose in something you don't understand fully what's going on. What are you doing here? And you better be answering me real quick, or I'll get those pretty little messages out of your mind one way or another. And believe me, my way's gonna hurt a lot more if you don't talk.
Okay. Okay. First off, there really is no need for the threat of violence. I am willing to speak, okay? Nothing to hide. I was just simply hired by the fucking rescue rangers to find said person. That's it. I was not given any context. I was told that she was missing and that I had to find her.
So you're just looking for the doll, aren't you?
That's it. I'm not trying to look to harm her. I'm not trying to kidnap her. I'm finding where she is and saying that she is being looked for. I've been told multiple times that she is wanting to be stay hidden, and that's it. Listen, I'm not even looking to harm anyone in this plane of existence. I don't want anything to do with this place. I was forced to be here in this world against my will.
You know, someone looking for Lady Lucta might also be looking for what we're all looking for. The Maltese halo.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't believe you. You mean to tell me some random story, but you happen to end up on this plane. You happen to be roped into a case. You happen to be looking across Old Capenna. You crossed the Riveters, went to the Lucky Lou bar. You did all of that. And you're telling me this was all just happened, and this just happened.
Okay. You want the full story from the very beginning?
Oh, please do. I would love to hear a reason why I shouldn't mind raise you right now.
Okay. First, I come from a different plane of existence. Okay, I'm what you people call a planar or whatever it is you call them. I was forced here by a creature that is known to open different doors to different planes. That's it. And so I ended up here. I ended up getting found by a weird impish looking dude. Can't remember the name for his life. He says to help me look for something like a glowing purple, like a glowing white crystal. I don't know what it's called, but it's something that I need to get back to my home world. And so he guides me to the rescue rangers. They give me a shakedown, tell me everything that I need to do, and they give me this to pay for their services. Everything else is as it happened. I was given a taxi to the Riveters, and that's about it.
Okay, so wait a minute. You're saying that something sent you here to find something that you have no idea about from some guy who led you to a detective agency. Boy, if you're gonna lie to me, you better be a better liar than that.
You can if you said you said you could read my thoughts, yes?
No, I said I could
Well, then
rip
read
them.
them.
I didn't say I could read them. I said I could rip them out of your mind. And I'm
Well,
leaning towards I'm
however
going to
you-
have to do that. And it's going to be very painful. But if you want to play that game, we definitely could do that. All I need to do is bring in my boys. Boys, bring in the scalpels.
Okay. Listen, you don't have to do this. Everything that I'm saying is true. If you actually genuinely want to find out for yourself in a much less painful way possible, please, I am open to all ears. You can do whatever you can look into my I don't give a fuck. I am not here to hide anything. I'm not here to do anything to whatever relative Lady Luctus is to you. I don't
Stress.
This is
All
very
right, then
funny.
let's start at the beginning. How did you get here?
an aquatic creature opened up an omen path and I had to jump into its mouth.
Okay. And what are you looking for then?
A glowing white or a shard of a giant white crystal that was said to have been here.
Okay. Next question. Who put you on this stupid quest anyway?
Okay, originally, like to come here was the aquatic creature. Then everything else was the fuck. Like after I got here, it was some, as I said, some impish looking man.
Toolbox. I knew that brat bastard was behind something.
Whatever his name was, I don't know. I
So
can't.
you're
I
in
can't
league
remember.
with.
I can't remember.
So you're in league with Toolbox.
I'm not in league with anyone. I'm just some motherfucker who doesn't even know what this is. I don't know the general language of your people, okay? I don't know the slang.
I'm starting to realize that this plot point is slowly becoming the movie Bullet Train, and Matt's is just becoming Brad Pitt.
Bullet
It's like,
It's
wait a
fucking
minute, I'm not
hilarious. Keep
Car-
going. Keep going.
Keep going.
You expect me to
Great.
believe you have no knowledge of the Maltese Halo or the font of hope.
Not even one idea, okay? Whatever that is, I don't give a fuck about it. I just want to go to the next place I need to go to, okay?
But you're still looking for Lady Lucta, and you don't know about
I
why
don't care in
everyone's
the
looking
world
for.
what. Not even the slightest.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this has become my favorite part of this and the OBS crashed. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having way too much fun with this, but I know we're gonna get to your guys'
This is
stories.
fun.
I know this is great.
I put something in the side chat that basically explains the current conversation that's going on, and I'm just here along
Okay,
for
I'll
the
look at
ride.
it later.
I gotta see this real quick. Sorry, I need a minute. This has been my favorite section of the campaign. Just all this. I have this whole. I'm sorry. I need to take a second because I'm dying of laughter right now. For those of you who have absolutely no idea what's
I'm
going
sorry.
on, there is a whole. This is like a big, legitimate, like noir style case for Mantis's character because I think it would really play into his strengths. And Mantis is just like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right.
Mantis is literally the equivalent of I have no idea why I'm here. I have no idea who I am. All I know is I must find Lady Lucille.
Lady Lucta. All right.
He can't even remember their name. That's how much of an importance this is to him. He's like, I don't know the names. I'm just here to find them.
I don't know why I'm here. I don't know my purpose. All I know is that I must find a woman. I must enter the I must enter the woman containment facility.
Woman computer
Woman
facility.
containment facility.
Also known as a stripper joint.
All right, all right. Let's say I believed all this. In which case, you're a very shitty detective. That's just par for the course at this point. Second, since you're from out of the plane, it means you don't belong to any of the 5 families, huh?
Not even one of them. I'm not related to anyone in this godforsaken world.
All right then. Well, then I guess there's only one thing to say at this point, then, Mr. Detective.
Please don't hurt me.
Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you. You work for me now.
Oh,
Bum,
Oh, good
bum,
God.
bum. I had to.
You're
I'm sorry.
gonna
Okay.
find me Lady Lucta, and you're gonna bring her back to me, and if you do so, I ain't gonna throw you off the balcony of my building here, down to the streets below. Sound like a fair trade to me? I think it does.
Okay. I hear you, and I do agree with you 100%. However, I am going to need some sort of insurance for when the fucking rescue rangers are going to come get me. I know they're a bunch of chipmunks, but
Oh,
you'd be
you don't
surprised about what
understand.
little things they do.
You don't understand. That's gonna be your cover. You're gonna keep pretending to work for those little chipmunks, but you're gonna be working for me instead.
Okay, but what do I do if when I find this lady and I have to go back to them and give them my report? What do I do then?
You're gonna tell her she's dead, and then you're gonna put a bullet in her, and it's gonna be the truth. And then you're gonna bring back the Maltese halo to me, and you're gonna make sure she tells you where the font of hope is, and you're gonna do all of this, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Well, it seems as if either you kill me or a lot of people kill me, so I'm gonna need some sort of type of non-violent convincing.
No, you don't understand.
I had
The
to
non-violent is I haven't killed you yet. That's the non-violent option. The violent option is you go down 3 flights of stairs, and then I drag your ass back up the 3 flights of stairs and throw you off the balcony again, making sure your legs are broken. Do you understand the threat I'm pointing at you right now? Because I want to make it abundantly clear, because you seem to not be understanding this is a legitimate threat, and I'm serious.
Trust me, I believe you when you're threatening me right now that I am being almost hung over the side over here. Trust me, I would 100% believe you.
Boys, he's not getting it. Punch
Without a
him in
shadow of a doubt. I know.
Boys, I don't think he's
No,
understanding the
please,
threat.
please, I got
Punch him in the give him
get
a
it,
Charlie
I get it.
horse.
No, please,
Ah.
please.
All right, make a strength saving throw. They're gonna punch you in the thigh.
Okay. Oh, that's what a Charlie horse. I forgot that's what that was.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're gonna punch you in the dick, but you kept. All right, you managed to survive the punch to the thigh, but you definitely feel it bruising up.
Oh, great. Ow. Okay, look, I get it. We can work something out.
Yeah, the working it out is you find her and bring her back. That's working it out. I'm glad we had this talk.
Yeah. Okay. So I find the lady. I force her to give me the information. I take whatever a halo object it is, and I bring it back to you. And then my report back to the rescue rangers is that she was killed when she was dead when I found her.
You see him grab you by the hair and just shake your head and go, "There, see, you got a brain working in that old skull of yours," and just slams your head back into the chair.
Carson, I don't think you know how dragon anatomy works. It's got crawl doesn't have hair.
He grabs you by the
You grab him by the horn.
Yeah, what are the yeah? He grabs
Grab
you
him by the horns.
Yeah, there we go. Grabs you by the horns and shakes you like, "There you go. You got a brain in there," and slams your head against the chair.
Ow. Okay. Okay. I should have just killed myself when I got here.
And let me make one thing abundantly clear. If I find out you ratted out my plan to either the maestros or the cabarari or the brokers, and I'm definitely going to find your ass, and you're not going to have a place to hide in this city because I know everything and your ass is grass.
I don't even know any of these guilds. I don't know what I'm looking at. I was literally just jumped by you, the Riveters, and quite possibly I'm gonna get jumped by every single one of them on my way out of here.
Well, you got a big old brain on you. Too bad you ain't going to know how to use it.
I just want to go home. Okay, fine. Just please let me go. I'll find this woman. I'll kill her. I'll get what you want. Please.
Alrighty then. Oh, and one more thing. The elevator's out. You're gonna have to take the stairs. Consider it my final way saying fuck you.
Carl's gonna look down all the way down the mega structure and be like,
Anyway, Crawl.
Oh.
Anyway, Crawl, you start going down the stairs and you're just like, what is my life?
why did I'm looking. I then look up at the sky. You know, and I'm speaking to whatever gods or goddesses are listening. You know, you have a funny way of making jokes. I hope you know that.
You hear a voice reply back, I
Funny
know.
way of fucking with me.
Yeah, I know. But in the meantime, I think you might want to continue looking into this case. You might find something you're looking for if you keep looking. By the way, that's not me saying. By the way, that wasn't me. I actually died like not long after you left.
Wait a minute.
By the way, I'm not a god or anything. I actually died like long time ago. I'm actually just a spirit haunting your mind. Well, I guess it's back to how it was for me.
Wow.
Carl's gonna like sit down on the stair. Carl's gonna like sit down on the stairs and like cradle his own head. I'm going insane.
Fetal position.
I'm going insane. I'm done for. That's it.
Thanks, Chuckles.
Oh, are you talking about me?
Oh God,
God
no!
damn it.
Oh,
No.
Chuckles, no, you're not supposed to be in this series. You're supposed to be in the other one. Get out of here. Fine, I will.
Get out of here, you do.
Chuckles, I'm sorry. I think you were a shitty
Carl's then
clown.
gonna-
Drunk.
Anyway, we're gonna pick back up with Crawl
Carl's
after.
ne-
Yeah, we're gonna pick back up with Crawl's story at a later date. Maybe because that's as much as I've written so far. But I gotta admit, I was having a blast. And by the way, Crawl, there is a reward at the end of this for you if you can get through this. Trust me.
Do I get the crystal? Do I get the crystal shard? That's all I need to know.
Yes,
One day.
if you get the right ending, you do get the crystal shard.
The right
God fucking
ending.
Damn it!
The right
God
ending.
damn it! Please.
Please, I've been beaten up so much today.
No,
I
no, a
expect,
little bit.
I expect Carl to come back to like the bastion with bruises, a shattered rib.
I believe I was denied. Need to know information.
I
No,
need
you're
to
fine.
ask
A little bit more torture
I've
never
been
hurt you.
beaten up so much. I developed a masochism kink involuntarily.
Good
I
God,
wheeze.
no.
Meanwhile, anyway, we'll continue Crawl's story at another time. But where is Lady Lucta? What is Crawl looking for with the Maltese halo? Where is the stone he's looking for? Why is everyone looking for Lady Lucta? And more importantly, why is Rafis being such a dick to him?
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week for the daring adventures of Crawl in New Capenna. Anyway, let's. Anyway. Oh, okay. Anyway,
I'm
now
sorry.
that Waver's back, we can continue with Waver's story.
Yay.
Waver, since you've been back at the Bastion for some time now, and you've been working on your giant exosuit, correct? Or your exosuit in general. I don't know if it's a giant one.
It is it's an exosuit and
Okay.
it's Iron Man suit.
Waver, you are are you? By the way, Waver, does your character sleep by any chance, or does it like do meditation for long rests?
See, I sleep
Okay.
when I can.
Okay, so Waver, while you're working on the exosuit, you are actually you are suddenly hit by a wave of fatigue, and you've been working on it for like several days now, and it's coming along pretty well, but you actually are getting quite tired. You decide you need to take a bit of a small rest.
Okay, I shall do that.
While you go to rest, Waver, you are visited by not only are you visited by a strange dream, and it plays out. You see a massive war going on. A war between machines and men fighting in the trenches. Massive battalions of creatures fighting one another. It is like imagine like giant armies fighting against one another on a giant plane, but you have no idea exactly what's going on.
Rar.
You see battles in the
Right.
trenches. You see giant walking ballistic missile launchers.
Oh God.
So
Sounds
World
like my
War.
type of war.
So World War One.
Kind of.
World War One.
To give you some idea of what I'm talking about, here's some card art to say. Here's some card art to say the message.
There's some card art.
Here's some card art. Because I'm obsessed with Magic the Gathering.
Do you know that's? What do you think the plot for this
I'd be
entire
having-
campaign
I'd be
came
having all
from?
my friends in Magic the Gathering.
I knew it.
Really,
I'd be
Neffy?
half of my friends in Magic the Gathering.
Neffy, the whole thing is set
I
in
like
Ravnica.
trading cards.
Neffy, the whole thing is set in Ravnica. Where do you think this thing came from?
I don't know. I don't play Magic.
I don't play Magic, but I know what Ravnica is.
I didn't know.
Then again, I live with
Did any-
two Magic the Gathering players.
Did anyone teach her Did anyone teach her the names of what's going on? Anybody?
No,
I taught her the basics.
Well, apparently it didn't take.
I was taught
No, 'cause
nothing.
I have bullshit memory.
I was hoping I had it.
It's almost like Neffy's brain is Swiss cheese.
Exactly. Thank
It's
you.
Squib
No, you're right.
Cheeb.
I'm squib.
It's Squib Cheeb.
Anyway, Waver, as you sleep, you begin seeing massive machines, towering death bots. Something that, like, you have never seen constructs of this magnitude before.
My character looks at the death bot, and you can see his arousal going going higher.
Here's a bigger copy of it.
So duly noted, Waver is a robot fucker.
Look, I build stuff for a living. You shouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had one of those like.
I was about to say, you don't see artists getting aroused at their nope, never mind.
Yeah,
But-
that's fine.
But Waver, as you watch this battle unfold, you see two elderly-looking men.
And my arousal goes back to 0.
No,
There it is.
no. You see this person.
Wizard.
Yes, and you see. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find the other one.
It's a wizard, Harry.
Kind of, yeah.
It's a hairy wizard.
Literally.
Yep.
It's
And
literally
then-
a hairy wizard.
But that
Wizard, it's Harry.
guys, get it. And then on the opposite end of this, but on the opposite end, you see this. You see this. All right. You see two elderly men. One
Oh.
wielding a stone of pure power, and the other wielding a stone of pure weakness. The two clash among a field of robots and soldiers, each fighting for their side. The battle rages on long and longer into the night, and as you see the final conflict, you are suddenly met with what appears to be a massive spiraling abyss of the pure stars you see a massive thing of the pure stars, people gathering in what looks like a massive conflagration. It looks as if the war terminated this entire field, and suddenly there is nothing but a blasted land, resulting in pure isolation and destruction, resulting in a endless snowfall.
So one of those guys is the toy maker.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, what?
That's I don't know if I'm right, but I mean, just looking at the type of battle that's happening here, it's an inventor against an inventor. One of them's the toy maker.
Maybe.
Not a bad theory, honestly.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's a good theory. Don't know if it's right or not.
Probably not, but you know what? It's the only theory we got because I haven't heard about that character in 17 sessions.
But it's just a theory. A game theory.
A D&D theory.
Yeah, there you go.
D&D
That's
theory. There we go.
Thanks for rolling.
Good deal with that.
Toy back.
Dorback! Anyway.
God damn it.
Anyway, the last thing you see before before you're shifted away from the plane of existence is one of the two men imbued with great magical powers, far beyond anything you've ever seen before or witnessed. And you hear as the dream begins to end, you hear 3 words: Lord High Artificer, and suddenly you are jolted awake.
Thank you for feeding into my god complex.
Waver, this guy could be the toy maker, Lord High Artificer. Never mind, my arousal's back. I'm being praised.
Never mind, God.
You hit it right on the money.
Waver, your exosuit is anyway. Waver, your exosuit is being worked on by your minions or your. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I don't really know what you call them exactly. Are they like your support staff or?
Yeah, they're employees.
Okay, so by your employees.
I pay them. Like they're not here out of just against their will.
Yeah,
they get paid.
Yeah, I pay them in candy canes and stuff I find on the floor. They work for that.
No, they literally get their own money on whatever they work for. What he buys, they can take home.
I'm actually shocked by that. I would not expect
Well,
Waver.
Waver's a good boss. What the fuck?
Wait.
Look,
Why is Waver a better boss than 90% of the ones I've had?
I have explained this is that my character is really good with people who actually help him build things. So long as people assist me in building stuff, I'm a lot nicer to them, even though it's hard for me to be when I'm not working on stuff.
So, Waver,
Except for the guy who constantly keeps putting his fucking finger in the goddamn power outlet.
We all love that goblin. He's such a sweetheart. Anyway, Waver, as you go back to your lab after your small respite, the rest of your workforce stop and stare at you.
Oh,
Boss?
Hand on my forehead while I walk in.
Boss?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
What?
'Cause your eye's glowing.
Interesting dream. I don't remember all the details. But... What?
Your eye is
Eyes are
glowing.
glowing?
No, your eye is glowing. One eye is glowing.
Oh. Yeah, it's fine.
Waver,
So,
okay, boss.
Going back to the inventions.
Waver, you are
Going back to the inventions because
Yes.
my situation isn't worth noting right now because I don't care about my physical health at the moment. How are we on the invention?
Waver, your eye glowing actually is giving you great ability to build stuff. Suddenly you're building your exosuit at an alarming rate.
Yay!
Like, Waver, I'm not gonna lie.
And
like,
I got to roll.
no, Waver, you don't need to
I gotta
roll.
roll,
You
don't
finished
I?
like 20% of it in like 5 minutes. Like, Waver, I don't mean to scare you, but like
Okay,
your
so-
invention, your artificer abilities have been like increased by like 150%. You're just like, oh, that goes there, that goes here, this goes here. I tighten this up, and this looks good. Okay, that looks like it's working. You know what? Like your brain is going in like full on hyperdrive mode. Like you have never been smarter than at this moment.
Is that just 20% on the armor, or is that also for the railgun too?
Nope, just the
The one
armor.
that I've been building while we were
You're just
traveling.
building. You're just building stuff
Okay.
at this point. Your brain is going like lightning fast.
So in my notes last I checked, I was at 50% with the armor before we stopped moving,
Yep.
or before we started moving again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 70% complete with his armor.
Yes, and you're just like, I just gotta keep building. I gotta keep building. I gotta keep building. And suddenly your eye starts to glow brighter and brighter as you begin working on more and more machines.
Oh.
Waver, you're just
Oh
like,
no.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Waver, you're just like, I gotta build more stuff. I gotta build more stuff. You just start grabbing scrap metal and you start combining it together. Waver, your exocentric tendencies that that compel you to build, they're at like at 100 right now. You're just building everything. Like you've been like something is going on with you and you don't know exactly why, but you just gotta keep building stuff. Like you keep working on this more and more.
So here's how I'm gonna do this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna finish one project that I wanted to do for
Mhm.
somebody that I haven't gotten to do yet. You're
Oh.
welcome, Neffy. They're just small little ducky bombs. They're like the wind-up duck bombs.
All right, well, good news. We've invented the Joker for Ravnica.
The next thing I gotta ask, do you want me to roll to build this fucking railgun? Because I kind of want to see how much.
Yeah,
percentage
go
you're gonna
ahead.
give me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I'm also using, since I slept, I'm using my Flash of Genius
Mhm.
for that too. Okay, roll 20, stop being a dick.
No.
It's giving me some, it's being weird. Alright, hold on. Good
I
enough.
will continue to be
Yeah,
difficult.
I will continue to hate you. Anyway, I get a +5 on my sleight of hand roll because I'm using intelligence for the
Go
Flash
for it.
of Genius.
All right, let's take a look at that. You are
11, so
plus
that's 16.
Okay, so 16. So you're able to build like in a matter of like 2 hours, you're able to build like a focusing iris and a generation for the rail gun. But what's surprising you the most is that you are building technology that has never been like invented before. Like you just know this, like more and more like knowledge of machines and construction and warfare and building and things that you have never experienced before. You are tapping into like knowledge that has been lost for centuries, that has not been seen on this plane or any plane before, and is like, well, for anyone else it'd probably be frightening. For you it's probably like, oh my god, thank you god.
As the great, as one of my great mentors over the years once said, stay hard.
Who the fuck is that? Who?
David Goggins.
Oh god. Oh god.
Stay hard.
But no, you just keep going away. And what's weird is you actually seem to remember that Mox Opal you had?
Yes.
Okay, you suddenly are able to look at it and you realize that the Mox Opal is actually a combination of other Mox energy that you've not seen, that you might be able to recreate just by staring at it. You've tapping into the primal power of energy.
Okay, so
Huh.
before we continue, Garson, I want to make this very clear. I just had a conversation with my roommate on how I would be able to make it to where the railgun would be able to connect to the armor, and now you're telling me that I can basically recreate energy.
Yeah, I am.
You're giving me too much power. I'm warning you now.
Oh, I'm well aware of that.
Okay, good. Glad to know. Okay.
Do you want to keep building this thing though? That's up to you.
Are you really asking me that question?
Waver, you
I'm
woke,
pretty sure you,
Waver, you
I'm
went
pretty
to
sure you know my
Waver.
answer.
Opposites, you went to bed one night, you had a vision of warfare and destruction among levels that you've not seen before. Your right eye is glowing, and you are not questioning any of this. So,
Nope.
I'm going to tell you this right now. You can keep using this gift I'm giving you, but there will be consequences if you use it too much. Hey, but I'm not stopping you at this point.
Look, the only thing I want to do is get my fucking pseudo armor and my railgun built. Anything else that comes after that is beyond me.
All right, then. But I warn you, there will be consequences
just-
for it.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here going like, oh, this is gonna be bad.
Hey,
I mean, if it's gonna
Why
turn
am I
into a
listening?
murderous rampage's artificer, I already wanted to be that in the first place.
oh no, almost just something far worse is going to happen when you build that thing.
Cool.
Oh no,
I'm ready for it.
wait.
All right, then.
Don't tell me.
Amasis, you continue. Waver, you work for like hours on end. The new rush of knowledge is coming to you, and slowly as you begin working, your hair starts to shift from its normal vibrancy to a more pure white.
Oh, like my hair already
no.
is.
Oh, well, fuck it. Never mind then. I couldn't tell in the art. I couldn't tell in the artwork.
It gets
It-
more ethereal white. We'll put it like that, where it's like glowing. There you go.
Sorry, can I just say this? It gets more white. It's literally white. It gets whiter white.
It
It
gets
gets
Walter.
neon white.
Yeah, it gets Walter
Neon
White.
white.
It's Walter White.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Anyway.
love to cook.
Anyway, but as you begin building your exosuit, you begin thinking of ways to improve on its design. You begin giving it more of a humanoid shape, as if it's able to act independently of anyone who's piloting it. And you
You
begin,
just made Ultron.
yeah, probably. Anyway,
You just made Ultron. Oh fuck.
anyway,
So that is the one thing I'm going to not do. Make it independently humanoid.
oh, okay.
It has to be worn by an artificer. That is the
All
one
right,
requirement
let
that I
me.
need for
All
that
right,
armor.
hold on. Let me get that real quick. You're saying that this armor has to be worn by an artificer.
Yes, specifically the one who embeds with it. So it would have to be tied to my magical source.
All right, you all heard that, right? You all heard that.
I don't
to be-
I
It
don't
has to be
like
worn
I
by an
don't
Uh,
I did.
Okay.
If the artificer made it, if the artificer, the creator, is the only one that can
No,
wear it.
hold on. Waver specifically said that this thing is tied to the magical source of the person who made it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
See-
that's gonna go
Oh.
well.
Yeah.
Waver, you get egged on as something begins talking in your mind, telling you, no, you need to build that there, otherwise the catalytic Mox converter won't work properly. And you just and it's in your voice, so it feels like your voice is talking to you.
oh no.
Now I actually have a question.
Yes.
Is it my voice or is it the other personality within my body?
Think of it like this. It's your voice saying these things, but you don't know where you heard them from.
Mm,
Oh no.
sounds like future.
Or
like-
something.
Sounds like a fucking why is
And I'm
my
ignorant.
personality an actual Phyrexian the least problematic out of the entire fucking groups? That's personalities.
Waver, you begin working day and night on your exosuit. The suit is beginning to take humanoid form and is basically being charged by Mox power at this point. You've been breaking down the power of the Mox opal, and you may have been able to create artificial Mox gems. But but that's only pure theoretical. They're not physically made yet. The Ox opal is exactly what you have to power the suit, and nothing else.
Got it.
Boss, we've been meaning to talk to you real quick.
I'll go ahead and put a pause on the work for a second and grab like a sweat towel that's near me. I'm gonna sit down. Yeah, what's up?
Boss, I really think we should reconsider turning the suit on, especially in your current condition.
And why's that?
Well, boss, before you took that nap, you were working at a relatively slow pace. Now you're building this thing as if you already had all the design plans worked out in your mind. Not to mention, and I have to reiterate this one more time, your right eye is glowing red.
What was it glowing before?
Not red.
Interesting.
Like, boss, aren't you even the slightest bit concerned at where you're figuring all this out?
A little bit, but I think I gotten what I need from the build.
Boss,
To be honest, I'm
I-
just happy where we're at now. I could literally just stop and let you guys take over.
boss, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think you really need to distract him, so I'm trying to distract him real quick. No, but boss, listen. Besides the exosuit's original base design, you've incorporated a lot of things that, well, we just never seen before.
Mm. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say because you guys have never seen it, we can't actually test to make sure it's not gonna cause harm to the person inside of it.
Boss, I'm gonna level with you. I don't know where half of these designs came from. These are something that. Okay, well, let me just paint you a picture. The generator that you installed into this thing is producing more energy than it's using to power it. And on top of that, this weird gem that you've installed in this is triggering like condensing mana feedback loops that you've reconfigured into the gun's primary energy generator. Boss, the longer this suit is active, the more dangerous it's going to come, not because it's risk of exploding, but because the power level on this thing has no limit. You basically create a perpetual energy weapon.
Mm.
And not for nothing, 2 weeks ago, we couldn't figure out how to get the power source stabilized. How did you come up with all this in a night?
Do you guys have a journal somewhere?
Yeah, right here. Why?
I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of the carpenter pencils that we have lying around for the engineering blueprints. I'm just gonna go ahead and start drawing what I saw in my dream,
All right.
like the entire thing.
Okay. That's actually, I'm glad you're actually doing that because you actually also begin sketching a lot of other blueprints as well, including but not limit. Here, I'll actually post a few in the side chat for what Waver's drawing because it's actually kind of impressive.
Ether. Ooh, that's pretty.
Wait, that looks like a fucking Dyson sphere.
I know, among other things. You're just jetting all of this down in your journal.
Okay, golem, an active golem. All right. Oh.
Ooh, that's a worm.
Oh.
Yeah.
You jet them down so fast, you don't have time to commit them to memory. You just keep writing them down, and you just do not stop. You just keep adding more and more and more to the journal as you add more and more blueprints for inventions that you've not even constructed yet. But you just keep building stuff, and you don't even and you just like keep going.
I might have to find a way to stop myself from writing.
Yeah, this is the last one you put in there, which actually is part of the containment device that you use for the Mox Opal.
Ah, yes, the tree of life. I mean, the owl of life. Whatever the fuck that is, I have no.
But what really adds more concern to your message is the fact that not only are you drawing these blueprints, but you're also writing in a language you have never studied before to the side as you draw it, going over the specs, the statistics, and everything.
Ah, that's not terrifying in the slightest.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and look at my team, and I'm gonna look down at the book. I think we need to burn these.
Boss, I think we need to get you looked at.
I genuinely think that if we have these around long enough, something's gonna try and egg me on to try and build these things. We need to burn them.
But the last one you draw before you decide to burn it is this medallion.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
Oh,
Waver, you look at this medallion and you are like, and you notice something.
that's a demon on the medallion.
Well, that too. But you notice that you drew but you noticed that at the corner you didn't draw yourself wielding it. You drew someone else as wearing the amulet.
Boss,
No.
why didn't you draw yourself?
Who's that?
Fuck, as far as I know, it could be my second personality.
It could be. We don't know.
I mean, if it is my second personality, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It'd still be me, but more murderous.
Oh,
Damn, why
joy!
is the other side of me so fucking hot?
I mean, it would make sense if I'm getting a red eye. It would more than likely be my other personality trying to escape again. It's happened before.
It happened
On multiple
before?
occasions. Yeah, remember whenever we were on fucking Theros and I didn't
thought-
have time to like build shit? My character
mean-
just dump stat dexterity just to get strength.
Okay, that part I figured out, but like I thought that was just more because he had. I didn't think he was escaping. I just thought he was like coming out because he didn't do anything. Oh.
Yeah, that's how he escapes is when I don't work on like
Oh, okay.
technology.
Oh, well, I think this is the exact opposite because you are definitely working on technology and you're going lightning fast. And then you draw one last little device entitled the Door to Nothingness.
That's
Oh,
not
shit.
ominous.
I'm gonna tear out the door to nothingness and just put it in the fire.
Boss, what was that thing you just threw in the fire?
I wish I knew the name of it, but I want to pretend like I never seen it, and hopefully I never get to remember it.
You see the elf and the kobold. No, you see the elf and the dwarf look over the language of the books that you've been writing, and they go, "Boss, what language is this? This isn't anything you're familiar with."
I know, and it's concerning.
Maybe you should have someone before we get rid of this. Maybe it's better you have someone look at this, cause I'm starting to think you're having that same thing that Keza person's been talking about happening.
Oop.
Oh
Maybe.
no, Waver got compared to someone else.
Yeah, and boss, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, the exosuit's coming along pretty well. Maybe we should take a 5-minute break before you build the thing and you try to put it on. Because at this point, I don't think the design you had is going to work exactly how they think it's going to work.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk out of the bastion and go and maybe try and attempt to find some way to get some explanations for this. I need you guys to look at the railgun and the armor and make sure there is a close to zero possibility that it's going to damage the person inside of it.
You got it, boss. We'll take a quick look over it and compare it to what we've seen before. But in the meantime, I also recommend you probably go get that eye checked out.
Yeah. I might have to. Knowing what I saw in my dreams, hate to say it because it's annoying, but I might have to find a way to get back to Theros.
Oh, I hope that.
Oh.
Don't stay there too long, boss. You were there for quite a long time when you left.
Unfortunately, I need some sort of divine explanation, and they're the only person I could go to that could possibly give me something.
Guess you got a point there, boss.
I don't know if any of the gods in this realm would actually be able to give me some information, but
Well, the
assuming
gods of this world are like a pig.
fair.
So
They're like
Assuming
a
they all
pig.
talk. Assuming they
Oink,
all talk, hopefully hopefully one of the Theros gods can give me an explanation.
okay, but I think we'll hold on to this. We'll go take a look at the weapon. You go talk to your. I wouldn't really call them friends, but lackeys. Lackeys might be the best word for you.
Lackeys, who?
I don't know. Keza, Hiko, that one guy that one guy, and that other girl, and that thing.
Oh,
Oh,
you're talking about the people that I was forced to be teammates with.
Yeah, those guys.
Pink sneezes.
someone's talking shit.
Someone's talking
Hiko
shit
just
about me.
takes a stance.
I
She
mean-
feels a shiver up her spine.
I mean, I'm not really talking shit. I'm telling the truth.
True.
No. The other one who said the thing
Oh
and
yeah,
whatnot.
that's right. Yeah, the thing. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Anyway.
Like-
Anyway, you don't have to go far because everyone's still at the bastion at this time. You see Keza, Hiko, Ping. They're all basically standing around and trying to figure out what to do with Hydrangea. As you walk into the main area, though, you notice that they all stopped and are staring at you.
Wave.
Um,
Waiver.
I have
Are
no
we-
answers first and foremost, but I do have maybe some explanation on what's going on. But then I'd go and rub my hand like around my body, like for this. But
mhm.
I
You
don't
fucking
know
better,
what
because your
this
eyes
is.
fucking, you know.
Best
You're-
I can do is explain the dream that I had. Maybe it'll explain this, but that's all I have.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
not yet, but there is a piece of artwork that I'm going to explain to you all in a little bit, but I wanted to prep it. Do you see that spoiler tag? Nobody click that spoiler tag just yet. I will tell you when to click. Neffy, did you click the spoiler tag already?
No.
Okay, don't click it then.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I
right.
seriously didn't.
All right,
I love how you just immediately went to Neffy.
I could swear Neffy might have already. All right. So, Hiko, Keza, Ping, you are all in front of Waver. Waver, roll me a history check to see how accurately you can tell him how the dream went last night.
Yeah, good thing
And I
it's
will
an
give him guidance.
intelligence-
Yes.
Good thing it's an intelligence check. 22.
All right, and
Again.
and you have
Okay,
guidance
what?
as well, so you can roll a d4 on that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You really beat it, but I wanted to see
Okay,
how
I'll-
high it can go.
D4. I don't really need it, but I'll roll it
Yay, I
anyway.
wanna
All right,
fail.
24.
24.
All right.
Fail.
24.
So, as you begin telling them about your dream last
little.
night, you begin describing the massive towering armies of machines, men, and soldiers fighting across a massive plain. You begin describing everything you saw, but then you go into greater detail about the two men who were fighting in the war, one wielding a stone of great power, and the one wielding a stone of incurable weakness. They are both fighting against one another. And when you woke up, your eye was glowing red, and you were just venting, and you remember. Oh, and the last thing you remember before you woke up was one of the men joining in with what appears to be a massive sea of stars, and the title Lord High Artificer, and then you woke up.
And then after I'm done explaining that part, I'm gonna go ahead and open to the journal that I have that shows all of the blueprints.
Except for
with
the
my
one for
hand
door.
kind of
Except for
not
the one
really
for,
shaking, but
okay,
yeah, the door to the door to nothingness. I burnt that.
good.
I'm sorry, the door to what?
I was talking to the
Oh.
DM.
Yeah, that was a DM. You didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
But Keza, roll me a history check on the third on drawing number 2, drawing number 1, and drawing number 3.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Question.
Can I do
Question.
something?
Yes, Hiko, you can do something. But I just need Keza to do that roll first. Is that okay?
Yay.
Okay, I have a genuine question.
All right.
If KZ forces their way out, do I get advantage?
Yes.
Oh, you bastard! I know what you. I know what it is. You bastard! I hate you. I hate you. So yeah. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. So I roll with advantage.
Roll with
Basically, Keza
advantage.
just grip.
Yep.
Yep.
You gotta roll what? 3 separate history
Yeah,
checks,
3
right?
separate history checks.
So that's the first.
3. I roll 3.
Roll 3. Each
Yep.
one for each of the 3 pictures that Waver showed you.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Wow!
That's 3 20s in a row.
Okay. KZ,
Oh.
KZ0, you
Keza's got some 20s.
3 20s in a row. Okay. KZ0 immediately recognizes all 3 of the blueprints that Waver drew.
Yeah, you just immediately see Keza just grip their head painfully, go still, and their eyes just. You ever see just an eye like just blow out from like a concussion?
Yep.
No.
No,
Football, remember?
I've never seen
I played
that.
football. I've seen people get hit so hard their eyes fall out.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
Yeah.
not like blow out of their head, but like the iris.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I wanted to be very clear.
Oh.
Casey does
Oh.
not force Keza's eyes out of her head.
It's like the mask. Every
Oh
time you put on the
God.
mask, your eyes just fly out of your face and come back in.
just the anime ooga booga.
Okay. Focus. KZ, what do you all right, what is your response, Keza?
Oh.
Welcome back.
Where did you find those?
I wish I could tell you. I actually don't know.
Garson, do you want to pop into DM what KZ knows?
Yes. I will do that. And then real quick, Amasis, if you want when you start talking about the divinity about asking a god for help, Hiko will be able to help you with that one.
Yeah.
Calby?
Yes?
When Amasis starts talking about like looking for a god, that's when I need you to start doing something, okay? All right.
Okay, what am I doing though?
You'll be making some history rolls, and then you'll be telling them that you know who to talk to. But we're not there yet. I just wanted to prep the pump on that one. So give me 1 second while I message.
So can I pre-roll right now?
Not just yet, but we'll be in just a few minutes. Okay? Just giving you a quick heads up.
I scuttle onto your face.
Okay, Calby. Thank you.
Chitter in the side chat. That's what I imagine what your eyes were doing.
they weren't, but thanks. Asshole. Asshole.
Okay, everyone mute. Let them go back to the thing. Everyone mute.
All right, so one moment while Garson
Preps.
I'm receiving an instant transmission of information.
The sending stone's calling me.
The sending stone. Oh, my sending stone.
My
Stone,
fax
the
stone.
stone is ringing.
Fax stone. You just hear the old dial-up.
All right.
Stone.
Okay. There we go. So, KZ, you exactly know. All right. So, KZ, you're hit.
That
yeah.
Okay.
Me first. You immediately are hit with a flash of like memories from the oil itself, and you begin to remember.
Can't.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I think the connection's okay. We're getting better. Can anyone hear me?
You begin to remember.
Pretty much. Keza, you have You have like memories of the memories from the oil come flooding back to you, and manage to fill in the gaps and begin to describe certain elements of what Waver's designs are saying to you. I'll let you basically explain to the group.
Oh joy. I get to I get to come up with bullshit. Yay.
You know, it would help.
Yay!
You know, it would help if you didn't say you were coming up with
Yay.
bullshit. It's just you know, go. You're a writer, for God's sake. I'm giving you a purpose to write. Go ahead. Go on, do writing.
Right.
Go ahead, Chitter. Don't let me down now.
Yes, I'm asshole. Give me perfect writing. Just fuck off.
All right.
So yeah. So the first and second drawing, right?
Mhm.
First and second.
Yeah, you're break. Up. We're up.
How did-
Hold on.
How did you know what that used to look like?
There we go. That's better. My connection is really crappy tonight.
Oh, for the love of.
We're good.
Okay,
We're good. Go
yeah.
on.
Is it just your connection? Like, can everyone else hear
I
me?
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. My connection's just terrible. Oh, it
I can hear
died
you.
again. And
So,
it
yeah.
died again.
Okay, fair enough.
What about reducing the bit rate? Like, if it's like at 6,000 or so, drop it to like maybe 450,
Full fin.
450.
Let me try.
45,000 somewhere around there.
4,500
Yeah, let me try doing that.
would help, you know?
Yeah, okay. Let me drop
Yeah,
that down.
Because
I'd
that's
say
what
a
I
good
used
sweet
to do
spot.
when my computer wanted to die on me.
Okay, let me
Good
try.
sweet spot, 45K to 5K.
All right,
Yep.
All right, let me drop it down to
That's
5.
usually the best sweet spot.
All right, let me drop down to 5K so we get some stability before this big reveal, because this is actually something I've been building up towards for a while now. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we're stable. Looking
We'll see how
good.
You think or
Alright.
you know?
Well, we haven't had...
Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
Sounds good on my end. Go ahead, Chitter.
Where the hell did you find out how that used to look?
Like I said, I don't know. It just came to my head.
That's the land of Phyrexia.
Oh.
I-
And what does that mean to me? Because I don't know where I got that, and I don't even know how I even know about that.
Garson, would it be fair to say he knew about the invasion of Phyrexia 5 years ago? It
Knowing
basically
Waver,
fucked
probably...
with the entire multiverse.
Knowing Waver, probably not. Remember, this guy is... Like, when this guy is focused, he just ignores everything else.
Okay. It was an invasion, well, liberation, in quotations, from a group called the Phyrexians. They came from a plane called Mirrodin. That first planet was how it either initially looked or how it, I believe that's how it looked either right before or right after. And those stone beings were more, they weren't part of the invasion force. They were, I believe they were either subjects or defense mechanisms of the Mirrodins. That was the first plane that they kind of took place in.
Okay.
The big worm was essentially an engine. It was it had such powerful poison that it could drop almost anything in an instant. However, it also would be a underground and tunnelless force of completion. It was almost a prototype, if you will, for when they managed to get living beings completed. And if it was about to be destroyed, it could split apart, surviving. And one of the it, it, it was almost like the train that we fought, but in a pure worm form.
Train?
Yeah, remember we
The-
fought a train?
Ping wasn't there for that.
Oh,
Yeah, so
right.
I know that Keza described it before.
Anywho,
But these, how did you? She she continues to flip through the rest of the designs. Aside from the last one, does she recognize anything else? KZ.
Let me check. I'm gonna need you to roll me a history check for anything else that hasn't been rolled yet.
Okay, so I'm going to be rolling 4 of them then with
Yes.
advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
except not the very last picture in the list that was burned.
Yeah.
Yep. So 4 instead of 5. Yeah.
Yes. In fact,
Yep.
we're gonna delete this one just to make sure that we don't accidentally have that be a problem. I'm
Well,
so,
I recognize every.
I gotta ask, why are you doing the mask?
Huh?
The
Oh
gif you put.
no, that was the joke. That's what I said earlier. That was what I imagined whenever Chitter was mentioning that their
Bonk.
characters' eyes kind of like pupilated.
Oh,
I thought they meant
okay.
like they're actually
Got it.
like coming out of their
Bonk.
face and being retracted
So-
back in. So that's like the mask.
Actually, yes, you do recognize. You actually do recognize a few things. For example, from Kez's memories, you realize that the lantern is actually a chromatic lantern, which originated on Ravnica, and the creature above it is an ornithopter, and that actually appeared in Kaladesh. But the one below, well, that's Waver realizing that one. But you don't know where the amulet came from, and you don't understand the language that it's written in.
The fuck was that?
Well, that was perfect time. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I take a peek at? Can I take a peek
I
at
am
the
so
amulet
sorry.
drawing?
I almost dropped my bong and I forgot that I was unmuted.
No,
figured that's
it's
what it
it's
was.
okay,
I thought-
Calby. Actually, that timing was pretty good. You can take a look at the amulet, but yeah. So you recognize like the ornithopter and the chromatic lantern from just being around Ravnica, but you don't know where but you don't know where the amulet came from. And as for this one up here, you do kind of recognize it from Mirrodin. It used to be a platinum angel, but then it became an angel of completion when New Phyrexia took over and corrupted it.
This Waver. No, wait. KZ doesn't know Waver's name.
Yeah.
They haven't been introduced properly.
No.
So, what are you doing with Phyrexian designs?
I wish I could tell
I'm
you
sorry,
any
what?
more than what I already said. I don't know. I woke up one moment, and all of a sudden, my team said I had this glowing eye, and I just started building stuff. And when I took a pause and started writing stuff down, that's what came out.
Who gave you this? Describe them.
It's a
You
little
describe-
hard to describe, but
You
I'll
do
do the
have
best I
you do
can.
have an idea of him. It is basically the older. It is basically the person from before who had the white hair and was shooting the red beam. And then the last words you heard before this was the image you saw before you woke up, was this swirly starry picture of the man becoming one with the stars swirling in the background.
Okay.
And saying Lord High Artificer or something like that?
Yep.
Yes.
Garson, I'm going to make an argument here.
Okay.
Because KZ was a Phyrexian who followed Elish Norn, would they have advantage because of the machine orthodoxy's like history?
In what regard?
Knowing who this person is.
I would say yes, but that is but because the person in question is the mortal enemy of Phyrexia, so you would definitely know who that is.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll history just to see if I can get any details along with the name.
Don't miss.
Oh.
Don't miss. Don't miss.
14?
That's 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's enough because you would know based on your history.
Okay. And you're popping it into DM for me?
Wait. Oh, so I
Or-
thought. No, I thought. Oh, I thought you were like you were aware of who they were because how you were setting up. I didn't know you needed me to type the name in. Give me a second.
I'm not good with names, Garson.
Good point.
Me neither.
What's a name?
But what is name?
What is a name?
We play D&D and
It's
we
a
can't get names
name.
right. Damn.
Yeah, like I'm good with faces. I'm real good with faces. I can describe a motherfucker from 10 miles away. Name, not so fucking much.
Like, yeah, that guy, the guy that like sitting on the corner and stuff. He usually wears a black T-shirt, some shorts. Ah,
All right.
what's
I
his
know
name
I
again?
spelled Phyrexia wrong, but just go for it.
Or is okay. And did Waver describe the other person?
Nope.
Well, technically, I would have described the other person when I. Actually, I don't think I told them. No, I did tell them the whole story because I
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it.
so
Yeah,
what so do I roll history for knowing who that is as well?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No, there you go.
Okay.
I think that's enough.
Should be more than enough, hopefully.
It
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, so pop that one into
Hell yeah.
chat as well. Just again, names escape me.
No.
God, I love these new fucking headphones. They're great.
All right.
Blam.
Oh.
Well,
Oh. Yeah, that's are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
Are you asking me
what's wrong?
or is that KZ?
Yep. That's KZ.
Okay, I'm gonna sit back and watch
Yeah.
this then. I'm having such a blast.
What's going on?
Ping, you have seen KZ be like very, very like flat emotionally, and they are getting angry.
Ping don't like this.
You were given it by these two?
I again, I
Context,
don't
please.
know. I just woke up and started having these fucking writing fits where it was just drawing random blueprints. I don't even know who gave them to me. I don't even know who they are, other than that fucking one person that said Lord Artificer. That's about it.
I'm sorry, Lord Artificer. I need context to this.
This is nothing but you witnessed what you witnessed was the first Praetor and the Defiler.
Sorry, what?
You witnessed an old battle of Phyrexia. Why did you see that?
Wait, hold on. How am I?
My question is,
how am I
how did you
remembering-
see that?
Yeah, that was about to be my next question. How am I remembering a battle I was never a part of? That doesn't make any sense.
A good fucking question.
Your eye glowing is probably a hint.
Okay, well that's a pretty descriptive hint that I don't have any clue on.
Chitter, I put the name of the war in the DM so you would know
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what's going on. And if anyone
Yeah.
does want to have me give more questions and fill it in for Chitter's place, I'd be more than happy to. But I'm gonna let
Yeah.
KZ say this bit because I want to see where this goes.
It was known as the Brothers' War.
The Brothers' War. So like the two people that I saw in my dreams are exact polar opposite brothers.
Exactly. Basically, how do I say this? Phyrexia was under a, well, I would say the father, but he was a spineless coward who we were supposed to learn mistakes from. But essentially, he led an invasion on a realm. Again, that wasn't so the multiverse invasion wasn't the first time that was tried, but basically put the one who didn't talk to you was the one who was corrupted and became a Phyrexian, while the one who you did talk to was not. However, it was exceedingly stupid, the war. It was a waste of resources and time. It was the oil wasn't supposed to be a weapon, but the father misused it. Of course he did.
Would anyone, Keza, would you want me to explain it in more detail for them so they can kind of get an idea and just me be the voice of KZ for this one?
This is KZ saying as much as she can actually remember as well.
Got it. Okay, I didn't know if they knew like the whole story or not, so I just...
No.
Got it.
They know bits and pieces because remember I asked through what the machine orthodoxy would have told them through the oil.
Oh,
Kind of like a instantaneous game of telephone.
got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Just asking.
Yeah, no worries. It's all good.
So then I guess my next question is, why am I being roped into this?
Well, that would be a good inquiry if you are being what is the word? What is the word in common?
Chosen.
Chosen to be on the side of Urza, then that must no. No, he had to have been destroyed. Wait. They go to turn to ping, and you see them trying to think of your name. They don't remember it because you never told them. They don't want to call you an asset again because you told them not to. You could just see them processing for that brief moment.
Oh, honey. Just call me Ping.
Okay, ping. Your enemy that you're going up against. What was the name or alias given?
The toy maker.
That's it? That's the only name.
It's the one we've been given. You can even ask Keza.
DM, is that roughly true? Or were they given anything else?
That's all we've been given so far, so that's all they've been going on.
Toy maker. Would I recognize that as any Phyrexian alias?
No, sorry.
Ooh, Garson, can I make a history check to just see if I remember what the toy maker looks like so I can explain it to them?
I mean, you can make a history check, but you haven't seen the toy maker's appearance, so you don't know what he looks like.
Oh, fuck. I thought we saw them once.
No, you saw Torrent, his lackey, that you guys
Okay, well,
killed multiple times.
Would the lackey give any indication of what they might be or what they look like?
No, but Torrent
Wait.
did remember something that he said to you all before you killed him.
Wasn't it...
What did he say?
Oh, was it that we were no longer a threat and that Yawgmoth would return, right? Something like that?
That is correct, but you didn't make the history check, so I'm gonna have to deduct. So next roll, you have to go at disadvantage. Oh wait.
Fair enough, I respect.
Okay. But wait, no, you probably would. No, Kaz. No. Oh yeah, because Casey wasn't there for that one, so he definitely wouldn't remember that.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, so just so
I'll
that
roll...
way we can make sure I'm rolling history check 11.
All right. Yes. Oh wait, Waver, you weren't there for that either.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I still rolled better at disadvantage.
That's true.
Fair.
So am I just like able to like piece it together from from Kez's memory, basically.
Sure, let's go with that.
Make it easier.
Toy maker. She immediately throws the book at the wall, just madder than hell.
That's just the most emotion I've seen a Phyrexian have.
Okay, I was already planning on burning some of that stuff
Yeah.
anyway. Why throw it at the wall?
No, keep it.
Oh, okay.
We need someone who can understand Phyrexian script.
KZ, can't you understand it?
I wish, but it was incomplete. I was ripped out
Um,
before I got the language part.
So now I got
Oh.
another question.
Yes.
Well, so this is specifically to KZ.
Mm-hmm.
I had another blueprint that I could immediately tell, just based on looking at it, that it probably wasn't something good for me to have, knowing what it was.
Describe
was-
it.
The name that I was giving was like the portal to nowhere,
The door to nothingness.
the door to nothingness. There you go. Sorry.
Roll history to see if I remember that at advantage.
Yep. You do not know, but you get the distinct feeling that there's something very wrong about an item known as the door to nothingness.
Well, that sounds positively unproductive towards anything a living being would want. So, but that's not the thing I'm most concerned about.
Alright.
For fuck's sake.
Then what is it?
Thought I would ask because it was called the door to nothingness and seemed like something that we probably wouldn't want.
Oh, it is not something we want, but that is not the biggest concern that we have right now, despite it being a grave one. The Phyrexians have returned.
Oh, great.
Yawgmoth's version of the Phyrexian. They despise even our version of that.
I'm sorry. Who?
Yawgmoth, the father.
Father.
Wait,
Uh,
you mean the one who's giving me all this information?
No, yours is actually the sworn enemy of them.
Oh,
Specifically him and his older people. But the machine orthodoxy, the one that I followed and still believe mostly is right, they believed that Yawgmoth's failures were strictly because of his arrogance, his narcissism, his unstrategic values and uses of weaponry in an unsuccessful manner. Basically put, the reason why I attribute the orthodoxy's fails is because they fell within the same traps that he did on a multiversal scale. So, oh, this, and if I am and if I have my fragments of memory from the Kaza correct,
she Ping gives AZ a quick glare for a moment.
she's
It-
trying. She's trying desperately.
It's
If I
funny, 'cause,
remember,
like Casey and Waver are having this like in-depth conversation, never even knowing my name, and just stares at Ping. I don't
Yeah.
remember you. Just-
and if I I have a very serious question
I don't know if I'll be able to answer, but I'll
Oh.
try.
Okay.
for both of you.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Ping crosses her arms. Like, here we go.
At the trial, what did those Neo Guilds want to do?
Which trial?
Waver wasn't there.
Wait, was I there?
You were there.
I was there.
Wait, no, you weren't there, actually. You were in a cocoon.
No, I wasn't there.
Shit.
The only one
What?
the only one who was there was Hydrangea and Illimare, and they're not here.
Oh, fuck.
They're at the Enclave. So we need to get them back. Oh, because if it is what I think it is, they're planning on making Ravnica Phyrexia 3.0.
Oh yay.
So
Yeah.
there might be something you could do, but I'm trying to set up for the Calby section coming up next, so just giving you a quick heads up. As you
How long was I in that cocoon?
you were in there for about 5 hours. Anyway, as you wake up, as you think about it, Kate, as you think about this, suddenly, Waver, you are hit with another word as you grab your right eye, which is currently still glowing red, and you hear, remember. You dumb fuck! Remember!
What? What?
Remember, you dumb fuck.
Wait, why am I getting the remember wait, wait.
Remember,
Why
you
am I
dumb
getting
fuck! Remember!
You just got Mufasa, man. You just got Mufasa.
Why am I
Remember
getting?
who
Why the
you
fuck am I getting
are.
remembered?
Because
What the
you're the
hell?
artificer!
No shit, but why am I getting the remembered?
Cause you, buddy, you woke up with a glowing red eye. You knew something was gonna cause you to have to go remember.
Look,
Do you remember
this isn't the South Park
the shit
member
that I
berries
told
episode,
you
okay?
the last
I know.
September?
I know, but you do hear the remember part going off in your head, and I think it's trying to tell you something.
Can I speak to the voice in my head?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm glad I asked that now before we continue.
Well, okay. What do you want to ask it? You can ask it one question.
What? One question.
The connection's very weak. You only get your mental connection to this voice is like very weak right now.
How can I make it stronger?
Well, deep meditation and shamanic power might be the best option you got right now.
So I get
Or
deep
full on possession, you know, one
I
of the
get
two.
deep meditation whenever I go and work on stuff, so I'm gonna work on Kez's bombs.
That's
Kez's,
not
sorry,
gonna,
King's bomb.
that's not gonna work.
What do you mean it's not gonna work? That is my meditation.
No, that's you participating in something. Your mind needs to be, I would say, not blank, but you need to focus on the voice to draw it out. So that's kind of why, like, if you focus on a machine,
Garson.
yeah,
Garson.
Yeah.
Me building stuff is how I focus.
like, okay, I mean, I guess that is true.
Like, you're trying to fight me on this,
but
that's
you're
not
like,
what my
but
It
character
has to be
focuses.
more like when you're in a daydream state,
Yeah,
basically.
but-
Not just, you know, hyperfixating on doing a task at hand while subconsciously focused.
But
Because
I
you can
use
focus on a
building to do
task,
both.
but
That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to say. I use it to do both.
all right, then why don't you go work on something in the meantime? And there is something you can do and that also would allow you to, Calby.
Hi?
Hiko's parents, are they like shamanic in nature?
I have no fucking idea, but I would assume one of the four is.
Okay. So, Hiko, as you begin hearing all this conversation, you think, and you actually mentioned the rest of the group, there might be something I can offer to help increase the thoughts.
There might be something I can offer to help with, you know, the mental connection that you want to develop with the brain thing and the brain and the brainworm.
Pinky in the brain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You see, the Gruul are really are like really keyed on shamanic tradition and like communicating with the spirits. Well, that's actually more of the Orzhov, but let's be fair here. The Orzhov ain't going to help us in this regard. The Gruul, on the other hand, might be able to at least get you in touch with your spiritual side.
So I know a guy, and I know a whole bunch of guys and girls. I should probably call my mom or dad or mom or all four of. Actually, I haven't seen them in a week. They're gonna be mad. I better go visit them, or else I'm gonna get an ass whooping of the century.
Casey turns.
You're all coming with me too, especially the dumbass over here that's being partially possessed.
Which which one are you pointing at?
And Waver,
Yes.
you are already working on those bombs, by the way. You're just like, How did I start doing this? I don't even remember grabbing this medal.
I do remember because I walked over there to grab it.
This whole episode has just gone off the rails, and I love it. And I don't know if this. And the worst part is like
Yeah.
there's having big story moments.
Yeah, could. And here I was, hoping to do. I can do it on the way. It's not a problem.
Do what on the way? From?
When we were inside of the church on Innistrad, I believe would be the name.
Yes,
Correct.
that is correct.
I was mentally assessing at least my own capabilities and found a few points to be severely lacking. So I would want to obtain some supplies to cover those weaknesses.
I'm sure I probably have something in my lab.
I doubt you have exactly what I'm looking for. I will observe the markets and stalls while on the way. See if I can find what I require.
I'd
And
probably
you?
be able to build it.
No, it's so quiet.
I know, because I'm supposed to be far away, working on this thing. The guy should probably be able to build it.
And for you, Ping, was it?
Ping, yes. I should really reintroduce you to the group.
Maybe do that when everyone is here. It would be most efficient to not have to repeat the
Right.
process multiple times.
Right.
Now, I really hope we are not going to see someone purely for spiritual sentimental states.
Oh no. I have to check in with my folks every other day or else they get really, really mad because then they think I got into a brawl fight without telling them again, and they really, really, really love to be there and support and watch me completely decimate my enemies.
Wonderful.
That's
That
fair.
that feels to be an inefficient use of energy, but have a
Hey, let her have her fun.
I'm Gruel. I may not have been born Gruel, but I was raised Gruel, and that's how I'm gonna die. A Gruel.
right, the gruel, inefficient, destructive nature observers.
Hey, 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 hey.
Easy.
We respect nature, thank you very much. I got
As a
turned into
druid,
a
I
bear
am.
for a year. I lived in nature. I was one with nature. I took a shit in nature.
I was born.
I
Male.
have a question for a gruel such as yourself. Why do you
Yeah,
respect and worship the imperfect?
because perfection is a figment of imagination. There is no such thing as perfection. Even if you achieve something considered perfection, it still has flaws in the eyes of everyone else around because nothing's perfect.
Ping nods in
Oh my
agreement.
god, I hope Waver heard that.
Hell, even when I say I'm the most perfect thing in the world, I'm not. I'm full of shit. My ego's as fragile as a baby when you drop it off a second-story building.
Why would
But
you drop it off a second? That just seems
to see if
inefficient.
it bounces.
It's a metaphor, KZ.
Yeah, totally metaphor, right?
If I was perfect, I wouldn't be working on inventions to cure my insecurities.
Well,
Waver got the
Oh,
point
we
as well.
just learned something about you, Waver. You're insecure. That means he's packing a 2 millimeter defeater.
Not what I meant.
But definitely what you implied. Let's go.
And-
Not even close.
Too
and-
bad.
All right.
What I implied is my insecurities with the way I see myself.
And
Anyway,
I'm a prototype. So I'm not gonna be perfect.
off to the gruel.
Yay.
Off to the rules.
So, after traveling to the gruel lands, and Hiko apparently tap dancing the whole time, you managed to make it to the gruel lands. The gruel,
I like to imagine that
otherwise known as the rubble belt. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure.
Just doing the fucking Joker dance all the way to the fucking gruel.
Is her movement not
Meanwhile, at the
inefficient?
Legion of Doom.
Meanwhile, in New Capenna, crawl trucks are being thrown down another flight of stairs.
Hiko doing the Joker
Yay!
dance.
Hey,
Back to the Hiko story.
hey,
Hiko.
Carl, here's
What?
how you.
Go check the
hey,
side
hey.
chat. This is Hiko doing the Joker dance going to the
Hold
gruel.
on.
Oh my god.
Why do I just imagine? Hey, Crawl, here's how you fall down a flight of stairs. Step 1, step 2, step 4,
Step
step 8,
11.
step 20.
Step 145.
Step floor.
Oh my god! I think Mantis is talking to his parents. Anyway, to the Gruel land. So we end up back going to the Rubble Belt. At the Rubble Belt, Hiko, you are greeted by the Burning Tree emissaries who guard the Gruel lands, and the Gruel actually seem to be doing pretty well after the time skip. They with the rise of the Neo guilds. The Rubble Belt still looks like someone came through with a hat.
The
with
Rubble
a
Belt.
Yeah, which.
The Rebel Belt.
Well, look, to be perfectly fair, the Gruul just like to smash stuff with hammers, and well, they
It looks like Detroit.
no,
Yeah.
it's more
What-
like broken. It's more like broken ruins, but they like it. It's
Hey,
okay.
So Garson,
It has beauty to it.
Yes.
Garson, can I ask a genuine question about it?
Sure. What's up?
Would it be more fair to say that these Gruul, because of the Neo Guild being all about destruction, the Gruul that stayed are more about like the preservation of nature and like stopping expansion and repairing nature instead of outright destruction?
Yes, they're more shamanic in their preservation
Oh.
nature, and actually, surprisingly, they actually have some other supporting people around here. Other shamans from across the multiverse.
One of her moms is a shaman of some kind.
These
You actually see some shamanic energy from other planes, and one thing you notice that some of the shamans that you see actually have a giant claw mark on their backs. Not like scratched marks, but like a claw-shaped sigil on their back.
you can see he is like looking around at nature and is extremely uncomfortable.
Ping puts her hand on Casey's shoulder. Okay.
All you see is Hiko just take off into the air as high as she
Is-
can before she just boomingly shouts, I'm home.
Hiko! You missed dinner! You in trouble, little lady!
I know. She just drops from the air. Catch me.
Ah! That's my girl! How many people did you hit with How many people did you hit with a hammer?
Oh, I didn't even use a hammer. I used my fists.
Even better!
Yeah! Ah! Guys, this is my dad. One of the most renowned grill of this territory.
Hello there!
I'm so glad I brought something
Greetings.
to work on.
Do they
My
still?
dad is part Goliath, part orc. Part orc. Wow. Brain.
Gork.
It's
To give you an example of what Hiko's dad looks like, imagine this guy.
what is if my memory serves right, Gruul are in clans, correct? Is what you call it?
That is correct.
Dad, 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 dad.
Yes.
I imagine his dad is going just one.
First of all, I missed you guys. I got to punch zombies, and I got to carry like 50 pounds worth of silver.
What were you doing with shiny ore, with shiny rock?
We took it to another town, and we got treated like kings.
Wonderful.
Well, one of us.
Ah,
Well,
yes. Ah, that's a great news, my daughter. Ilhog's great boon given to you.
but right now we need your help. Well, mostly we need Mom's help because she's the one with the brains in the family. No offense. To help one of my, well, I wouldn't call him to help that stupid ass over there.
Points to Waver.
She just points at Waver.
You see,
Also, he left me to die, so take that into consideration when Mom is.
that little asshole did what?
How many times do we have to go over this? I did not leave you to die. That was not me. That was my second fucking personality that doesn't like being around people and likes killing people.
Oh,
You
okay.
could have said the potato was full of evil.
I
Hiko, we
wouldn't have
talked
known
about.
because I wasn't in control.
Hiko, we talked about this. You cook potato, then you eat potato. You not smart.
I did cook the potato. It still was evil.
Daughter,
To be
you
honest,
give
if you would've
father
cooked it-
headache.
Honestly,
I'm
if you would have cooked it, it
sorry.
probably wouldn't have been evil anymore. To be completely
Let's-
Pink
honest.
face palms and just rubs her temples.
Let's
Can
go
we just
get.
get on
Let's
with
go
this?
get your. Let's go get your mother. Ugh.
Yay! Oh
Oh,
no,
thank
Mom. Oh
God.
fuck, Mom.
Oh, thank
I'm in trouble.
Damn right.
I never had a mom.
You're gonna love mine. Everyone is her child, no matter how big or tall or small you are, or old. She's older than
I-
everybody. She's ancient. I swear to God, she was here before freaking dinosaurs.
What's a dinosaur?
Sounds
You
like my
will
mother.
learn.
So I actually have.
I
So I actually have a nice piece of fan art of what Hiko's mom is gonna look like.
Show me.
Okay.
See it?
This is like I found this. I thought this was perfect for Hiko's mom.
oh no.
Oh,
Yep,
I can
the
see it.
shaman. This
I can
Goliath
see it.
woman.
mommy,
I
mommy,
can see it.
mommy.
Anyway,
mommy.
Come on, let's go get your mom.
Ping, you guys got
Yay,
this.
Mom!
right?
Shit, Mom! Oh no, Mom! Fuck, Mom!
Hiko,
Hi, Mom!
Hiko dear,
Hi.
where have you
She
been?
stays out of arms. She stays out of arm's reach in the air.
You have to get her over here sometime, Hiko. Where have you been?
Okay, so I met friends and they kidnapped me and I went on an adventure.
I
And
did not. We did not.
yes, you did.
Oh,
You
no.
willingly went with us.
Hiko, are you talking to strangers again?
She punched me in the
No.
gut.
I made friends.
Wait a minute. And you see the giant shaman look down at Waver? My God. I didn't think it was possible.
What?
What's up, Mom?
What?
This vessel is being held by 3 spirits.
Oh,
Can you
fucking
kill
Christ.
the 2 douchebags and keep the nice one?
Hiko, you know we don't do that. Spirits?
Uh-uh.
We can either we need to but what is your name, small flightless creature?
Well, I'm not flightless.
Are you
per
flying
se,
right
but my
now?
name's Waver. I mean, I can.
Okay, well when you fly, you'll be flying creature, but you're not yet. So explain to me, what's your name?
My name is Waver, and if you're wondering what the 3 individuals are, I know what one of them is, and well, it was a rival who kind of passed away on me, along with my deceased fiance, girlfriend at the time, and let's just say that I went clinically insane. We'll put it like that.
No. This is interesting. That spirit is tied to you, but this other spirit is. How do I put it delicately? Imagine it like a fling. Like a flicker of ether tied to your soul. It's not true
Yeah.
possession. It's like
Can
a
can we
spiritual.
exercise it?
I don't know. It's like a spiritual reverberation. It's as if Waver is acting as a celestial tuning fork for this entity.
So we basically have to punch the tuning fork? I can do that.
No, Hiko,
You
we
do
don't.
realize if you punch the tuning fork, it would make it more strong. It would make the connection stronger.
Would it though?
No,
Yes, that's how a tuning
no,
Not
fork
if you
works.
break it.
no.
Or
You.
we could punch it in the nuts.
No, I'm afraid there's only one option we'll have to do, but it'll be very risky.
Risky's good. I like risky.
You.
Ah,
Are
on
you
the
sure?
risk.
Are you sure?
Yes. I don't
It
like that one
depends on
very
the
much, but the other two are great.
Hiko,
Right.
sweetie, I need to speak to
Hello.
Waver for a second. I just need to talk to him real quick.
Oh.
Young Waver.
Yes.
I might be able to help you with your possession, for lack of a better word. But in order to do that, you have to. I need permission from you for something, and you're not going to like it.
Depends on what it is.
I'm going to need to have these three enter your brain.
I'm sorry.
Which three?
Shaman points to Keza, Ping, and Hiko.
I don't think they'd want to do that. More or less, have me want to allow them to do it.
I nervously look towards KZ.
Let me explain.
Elaborate to your reasoning.
Allow me to explain. Waver here is not actually possessed by a spirit. What is happening is that Waver is being connected to something through what we like to call the celestial string of mana.
Oh god, so basically
Oh.
there's two entities.
Ooh.
There's two entities trying to fight with my current consciousness.
No, imagine it like an echo of a past person. Your mind is
Oh,
the
it's even worse.
Yes. Basically, Waver, your body and mind are like, I would say, the reincarnation of this spirit's physical body in a way, and it's latched onto you to deliver a message. But unfortunately, the connections are just not strong enough, at least not from where it's traveling. But if we were to send Hiko and our two friends into your mind, then we would be able to work as an anchor to deliver all of you to speak to the messenger.
Again, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, it's either that or he keeps having the spirit to control him, and eventually it'll overpower his mana source and eventually burn out his living aether energy. In short, Waver will cook from the inside out like a baked potato.
Please don't bring up potatoes, Mom.
Sorry. He'll cook from the inside out like a roast chicken.
Chicken. Ooh,
Mm,
speaking of,
chicken.
what's for dinner?
I'm making chowder.
So
Totally not gonna sip the soup. Meow.
just to clarify one tiny detail. If we are not the most stable in the mental capacity, if there is more than one consciousness in any of us, what would happen with that?
Well, it depends on the consciousness. Some manage to work in symbiosis and are allowed to continue thriving. Others form spiritual essences of itself, and eventually can either part from this world or take possession of the physical plane. But the creature that's affecting your friend Waver right now is something in between. It's not a true possession in the fact that that its body is long gone, but it's, well, it doesn't have a traditional source of life energy either, which is quite odd.
Wait.
So if another being not not in similarity to him, but in similarity of a fractured life source were to enter, would that result in negative effects
Well,
or
imagine.
positive in being a more powerful beacon?
Hmm. Well, ordinarily speaking, if it was partial possession, it could pass on its knowledge and information to Waver once it's been properly handled. But I'm more concerned about Waver's body. Think of it like this. If the being is trying to communicate, it becomes restless. When something is restless, it produces energy. When a living being's energy is overexerted, the body reacts accordingly. Think of it like a fever when you're sick. It burns off the internal energy of the pathogens inside, resulting in the body renewing itself, but resulting in a weakened state. But what if the body can't produce anything as an antigen to this creature? It essentially just burns and burns and burns until the life energy is burnt out. Ergo, the only option is to go in there and confront it directly, as it's the only way to guarantee that the energy is expelled properly without leaving lasting damage to Waver.
Okay.
And if another being with a similar condition was to enter his mind, could it potentially do more damage?
No, we're not actually sending anyone spiritual energy inside. We will be sending their mental construct into them. Your bodies will be outside. Will not be outside, but your mental your mental body will be going inside of Waver. Think of it as a temporary visitor.
Yeah.
So they're gonna take their
So,
astral
So
selves and go and talk to the being that's currently, sitting in my head at the current moment.
I would say yes, and
so
Hmm?
so just to clarify, and and KZ looks directly at Ping, trying desperately for her to get the hint.
Oh shit.
So
Oh.
it would be just a manifestation of our mental state.
more of a manifestation of your mental being.
so it's a
And if
brain
they're
wavelength or something?
Mm, kind of, Hiko. Kind of imagine like if you were to take your personality and put it into Waver. Waver would be unconscious for this, and his personality would be in there with you. But you would act as guiding stones, or essentially a translator of sorts for Waver.
Oh,
Oh
so
no.
a hypnotherapy thingy.
Yes, I guess that.
I
Yay!
guess the
This
best way to put it in a punchy feely type things, it's like if you were falling asleep and you were imagining yourself fighting another person, and you put your fist through it, but it's not actually going through the person because you're asleep. You're communicating with whatever's inside.
Exactly.
So, Nephew, what you
I
giggling about?
punched my
Ping
brother
gets the
Broske
hint.
when I was a baby.
Ping gets the hint. Oh no.
Uh,
Now,
does Ping say anything about the
No,
hint?
she does not. She just gives a oh shit glance to KZ.
now and at the rate Waver's going, we need to get him sedated and under control quickly. It's probably the only way we're going to be able to we're going to get that message across fast. Hiko, prepare the spatulas.
Or
Yay!
I could cast entangle on him.
No, the spatulas are fun.
Well, the spatulas are for
Yeah.
you, dear Waver. You just need to drink this, and she hands you a giant bowl.
Okay.
Then why did I
Before
need to go get the spatulas?
Because that's for you, your friend, and that's for you and your friends, Hiko. Waver needs to be put.
Oh yeah. Our weapons, we can manifest them with these.
Yes, Waver. Once you drink this, you'll be in a bit of a twilight sleep. Your body will be safely protected by me and my husband while they go inside. This way, they can't.
Okay.
This way, nothing bad can affect you in the physical plane. It'll be as if you're dreaming again. Dreams will, and dreaming seems to be
Hold
the
on.
preferred medium.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second, because I need to preference this. Since you're saying that I'm going to be going under and I'm basically going to be sedated,
Mm-hmm.
you do realize that the current person that you're talking to right now is my full conscious self. I have two separate personalities. One of them is an extremely aggressive personality that will literally take over my body if I go unconscious for any reason whatsoever. You're going to need to strap me down really heavy.
Oh no, we got something for that. Don't worry.
Waver.
So I would suggest King does cast Entangle on top of whatever you're doing.
Okay, then. If you would feel more comfortable that way, then we can do that. Once you drink this liquid, you have about 5 seconds before you'll pass out. Ping, are you prepared to cast Entangle at that time?
I get the spell ready.
Okay.
Broske, go get the bath chair.
Okay!
Sure, all right.
Wait, do I have entangle? Wait, I need to.
I have a few. Oh,
I
really?
swear to
Now
God.
you're looking for it, Neffy?
And Hiko just sets up the air quotes bath chair, and it's this chair with chains and rope and leather straps and shackles
I know.
and a neck grip to keep you in place.
Hey, look, it's better than my murderous personality actually trying to kill the first person they see. I would much rather be strapped to a chair than not.
This is what they have to use
Yeah.
to give me a bath.
And what we have to use to give our other son, Inosuke, a bath.
Well, good to know that it's strong enough.
Believe
Oh
me.
yeah, no, I can't break out of it at all.
I have
Dad
hold
can't break out of
person.
it. And Dad's a fucking
Hold person
Goliath.
could work too,
Mhm.
Old person could work.
unless you have to have consciousness for it. Then probably wouldn't work.
Do
say
I have to be conscious for
Ye-
hold person?
you do. If it says
'Cause
concentration, you do.
really would. What's the fucking? Okay, I need to see for the
I think we're gonna go with the leather strap chair.
because first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to
a minute,
see
yeah.
the humanoid.
Yeah. So,
So yeah,
That's
okay,
fine.
just
Fuck it.
strap him down.
Leather strap chair only. Hopefully it will work.
well, don't
Oh,
worry,
sure,
we'll
sure.
check. Anyway,
Don't worry, it gets bolted to the floor as well. It'll hold.
now, Keza.
It's
Ping.
heavy chain.
Now, Keza and Ping.
Yep.
Keza, Ping, pay attention.
Okay. Yes.
This is
Yeah, do
very
you look-
important. This is very, very important. While you're in Waver's mind, Hiko is going to be acting as your anchor point.
Okay.
Basically, Hiko is going because of Hiko's ties to us as the perpetrators of this ritual, we'll be able to zero in on her pretty well and maintain a good connection with the rest of you. However, while you're in there, and this is very important.
Meaning, if shit goes sideways, we get to yank you out.
Yes, pretty much. Hiko will be able to pull you out if there's a problem, but
Okay.
she'll have to use her best judgment. Hiko, can you use your best judgment? You get a cookie.
I
Anyway,
would have done it for free, but joke's on you, I got a cookie.
anyway, as I was
If it
saying,
succeeds, I'll build you a stronger hammer.
anyway, he hands you some wooden, they hand you some makeshift weaponry. It doesn't look like it's actually it doesn't look like it matches your weapons exactly, but it's stand-ins. Well, when we begin the ritual, hold on to these. And
Kind of like Persona 5 with toy weaponry.
yes, pretty much. But this way, it'll guarantee that when you go there, you'll have something to defend yourself. It'll act as a familiar for you. And Neffy gets a mute.
No.
She knows what she did. All right, now we have to hurry. Waver, drink this and sit in the chair. And then, the rest of you, sit around the circle, form a circle around Waver, and prepare.
Okay,
gonna go
All right,
ahead
I'll
and-
finish strapping him in first.
Well, I gotta drink it first. At least strap my legs in. Or like my legs.
That's
and my
why
upper
I'm
body.
strapping all of your limbs in before you drink it, and then just leaving your arm free to drink it.
Okay. While you're doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and wait until you start strapping the waist, and I'll go ahead and take a big ass swig.
All right. Waver, you start to get a bit drowsy. Then you get to
Mm.
very.
She just straps his leggies, straps his thighs,
Mhm.
straps his waist.
All right. All right, Waver, you start to just pass out. As for
Just
Hiko,
passed out.
yeah. As for Hiko, Ping, and Keza, you all begin sitting around Waver and like a meditation position. And as soon as you do, you see Hiko's mom begin casting some kind of magic. You're not familiar with it, but your astral cells are pulled out of your body and go into. And while you're in there,
Oh,
all right,
shit.
now while you're in,
Oh,
while you're in there and you're traveling in Waver's mind, now click the spoiler image. All right, Waver.
what
in
the?
the
Oh, that's what they're traveling through?
That is what's going on in Waver's mind right now. Waver, you are actually connected to each. Waver, this is the crucible of worlds. Your mind is connected to each in a pattern,
Oh.
endlessly traveling down a line to the next one. It is It is like a perpetual ring of planets.
Do we
And since I'm
recognize
passed
any?
out,
Yes, you do actually. Wait.
Since I'm passed out, Garson.
Yep.
Since
Yep.
I'm passed out, I gotta do one thing before we get into the story.
All right. What's that thing?
Hiko's mom has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Hiko's mom's a
Because the
shaman.
moment I pass out, menacing activates, and that's the first person I see.
All right. Roll 20.
Oh,
Oh, it's Neko!
Hi guys.
Oh, hi, Neko. We were actually just wrapping up. Okay, does a
Yeah.
23 beat it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good. Hi, Neko. How
It
you been
beats-
doing?
You're good.
I'll tell you after we're done.
Okay, well, we're just wrapping up real quick. Hiko, Ping, Waver, and Keza, you all see the Crucible of Worlds, and as you are traveling on the outer planes of them, you see that the first one looks like Ravnica, the second one looks like Theros, the third one looks like Innistrad, and the planets are going. And then Waver, you're familiar with a few more planets down. You see Kaladesh, and you see various other worlds that you haven't been to yet, and it keeps going and going and going in a perpetual loop until you see the middle planet, which is where you're heading towards. But this one has no name I'm familiar with. You haven't seen this plane yet. And as you land, you see a bright white light, and in the middle of it, you are seeing what looks like a massive war going on in the plane that you've landed on.
Yay!
Shit.
War!
Oh, boy.
Waver, you begin to see more details from the message you saw before. You see the giant automatons in the background firing off massive energy lasers and death rockets. You see people fighting and look like wearing plate armor with gear symbols on the side of it. And you all are basically just there. Like you are, and you don't know if you have an impact on it, but none of them seem to be noticing you.
Do you think we're invisible?
I do not.
Me?
Hmm?
I
Sorry.
would assume they're seeing it through my eyes, right, Gerson?
Yeah.
Well, you're
Neffy,
there
did you
with
say
them.
something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Neffy, what did you say?
I
Sorry.
was gonna say, Casey, do you recognize any of this of whatever is happening here?
Does Casey recognize it?
No, you don't.
No, I do not. With KZ, because it is their like astral projected self.
Mhm.
It's almost like their form is flickering back and forth between like looking more mechanical and humanoid, but it's not like glitches that make it's not like entire parts get replaced. It's like little glitches that form in like their cheeks or their arms or like a finger, like kind of like a hologram glitching out slightly between two different.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Well,
Yeah, something like that, if that makes sense.
right. Well, Waver, you have vague memories of this being from the vision you saw before you came here, but now it's playing in more clear cut, and you are actually able to understand it. However, you don't necessarily know exactly what's going on at the moment, and none of you will, because that's where we're ending it for the night.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right,
I want levels.
you didn't fight anything. You don't get any levels.
Oh, come
I
on!
had to state that. Like, just had to state that.
You didn't do. Okay, tell me, what did you do that warranted a level? Tell me. I will make a judgment.
We went into Waver's mind.
Building shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been traumatized.
Don't make me throw you down more
I
flights of
built
stairs,
shit.
crawl trucks.
I wasn't thrown,
we-
okay? I was gestured roughly.
Look, Garson, the party getting into my mind's already a challenge enough as it is,
Mhm.
regardless of whether or not they wanted to be there in the first place.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
so-
because now we're gonna be following up on that story in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, so we should
I
get
gotta try to
a
do that.
level up so that we have the 2 weeks to
No.
figure out.
Aw.
Damn.
Hey, Garson's dead set on this.
No, you will get levels when I say you get levels, and not before.
Of
But you said
course.
we would get levels today.
Please,
And no levels.
please,
No.
Okay,
pretty
we
please.
choose one person to have to roll a nat 20. If they get a nat 20, we get a level.
Fine, Neko.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
I don't think she has
Oh.
roll
She
20.
wasn't part of this.
Yeah, I
Alright.
don't think she has roll 20 up,
All right,
Garson.
fine.
Genuinely.
Hiko.
Okay.
He,
Would have been rolling just a nat 20.
yeah,
If you roll a nat 20, everyone gets a level.
nat
Jeez.
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
nat-
guys. We're not going to get the nat 20.
Damn it.
Aw.
That's
No.
6. Not a nat 20. Sorry, folks. No levels.
At
You know-
least he accepted the idea.
Yeah, I respect that, genuinely.
All right. But we're going to end it here for the night. In 2 weeks, we will be popping back in to continue our adventures into Waver's Mine and find out what the message is, and maybe get some details on the mysterious toy maker for once and explain what's going on. Maybe a little bit. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to end it here.
And Hiko will get to punch him in the balls.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, boy.
Hey!
Baby.
All right. This has been a lot of fun. I'm going to end it here for the night because I need to get some food in me, and I will wish you all the best of luck. Y'all have fun. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.